So take the photographs.
Hi, this is Ron Stanfield. I want to welcome you to the Big Honker Podcast.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom, and welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by Alpha Outdoors and Bangtail Whiskey. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world-famous Andy Shaver.
Yes. The last full guide round table of the year. The end is here, January 11th.
Sending guides home on the 15th.
Dunsky.
Global warming.
Yeah, claim another one.
You don't think it's global warming? What do you think it is?
Pressure.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of these birds have been here since October, Jeff.
Well, no. I'm talking about global warming, that we haven't had any fucking winter except one cold snap since December 1st. We were cold the first 10 days of December. We had a massive front December 20th, and we ain't done shit since then but get hotter.
You talking about here?
Yes.
Oh.
The whole Midwest.
Yeah.
If you look at the temperature in Great Bend, Kansas, they have not dropped any from when it got cold. They've just steadily increased.
It's hot in Kansas, I think.
I mean, it's ridiculous. We've
see.
had no winter for the last 3 weeks. We got cold December 20th and 21st. It got really brutally cold. It was cold till Christmas. And then we've just had a steady, gotten warmer and warmer. Guy calls me today, hunting with us the next day or two. He goes, "We all got a cold front coming in tomorrow."
Too late,
I
too
go, it's going
little.
to be 54 degrees for a high. Well, yeah, that's cold. No. That's even below, that's not even above average for our normal high for this time of year. Yeah. But it is colder than it has been when it's 84.
Great Bend's going to be 60 on Sunday.
60 degrees on Sunday. That's what I'm saying. It's just been a steady across. Now, they do say that December. Another guy calls me today and says, well, January 22nd is supposed to be a big cold front.
Good.
The days are getting longer. I hope it does. I hope it just keeps what we have around here and stuff, and maybe we will get some new birds, but we're not going to pick up any birds.
You're not going to pick up a massive amount.
Nope.
You might swing a couple thousand one way or another.
Yes. But
if you're wanting this fucking Grand Passage, it is way too late in the day.
well, no, it's going to be the Grand Passage going back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you might pick up some birds on the reverse.
Ooh, that'll be good. That's what we need. We need those Mexico birds.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Ain't nobody hunting them down there.
No.
I want to thank God for two things. First, I want to thank God that I was lucky enough not to take the injection. Second, I want to thank God I was never a snow goose guide, because I've seen what happens to spring snow goose guides. Did you see the one and only all-star? We'll just use his initials, CG. Have you seen his newest shit?
Yeah.
What a fucked up individual.
CG, old cock gobbler.
Yep. What a different God almighty. And that's what'll get to you for being a snow goose guide.
Well, I turned out all right, Jeff. But I don't do it anymore.
Well, you got out before it ruined your life.
That's true. I
Gosh,
saw the writing on the wall.
That guy, what a fucking drama, the train wreck. All right, Josh Moore. You going home tonight to see your gal?
I am.
Wedding?
No.
No engagement ring?
No.
Just a little.
What are you going to do this summer? What are you doing this summer? Have you found out what you're going to do yet for off-season
I
work?
don't know yet.
You looking for a job?
At some point, yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
So no big hurry.
Oh, boy.
You're not a lazy
really.
man. So
Oh, boy's got that guy. He's got that wham. He's got that walking around money from God season.
No. Hell no.
That shit
Definitely
lasts
not.
about 2 months.
I get you to turkey season.
Yeah.
what are
been there.
you going to do after that? You really don't know what you want to do yet?
I mean, I got some ideas, but I'm not really pinpointing anything. Just
We
whatever
should-
pays
you
the
should
bills.
start setting up some shit now, because, you got about 2 weeks left. Be like, hey, I can do an interview in about 2 weeks.
Well, I got a job doing what I did last summer too.
Bartending at Topgolf.
Yeah.
If you
Made
get
some
that,
damn good money.
If you get that, I'm coming to see you. I'm a big Topgolf guy.
Well, come on then.
Let me tell you something.
Big Topgolf
He's
guy.
not a golfer at all.
I thought Jesse was the golfer.
She's a better athlete than Andy is, but Andy is not a golfer. I mean, Andy's bad. Like, if you're behind Andy, there's a chance you could get hit with a ball.
You
don't
are
even know that happens.
You're not safe anywhere.
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm terrible at golf, but I love to play golf.
Topgolf's
Blake
the
can
bomb.
attest for this.
It's fun.
Well, have you had anybody fall off while you've been there from the or the second or third floor or whatever?
No,
it is?
not fall off, but clubs have been thrown into the ceiling and
Andy would be the fucker to fall off.
You know, we're not like legally we're not allowed to help people.
Huh?
If
What
they
do you
fall
mean?
in, the fire department has to come and help you out.
Well,
Like we're not allowed to touch you.
That sounds like horse shit.
It's stupid.
I agree. But, it's just like at Best Buy. If you're going to steal some shit, go,
She's
oh my
the
God.
best. She's the best
damn.
golfer in the world.
Oh
Paige
yeah.
Sporadic.
Paige Sporadic. That's I
even know
golf
who that
like
is.
her.
She got golf popular again.
Huh?
She got golf
She
popular
did.
again.
100%.
What a rack.
God damn.
Wow.
Could you imagine? She's I think wasn't she voted like top hottest girl on the planet right now or some bullshit like that?
Well,
With
she's like
Maxim?
she's
This
like
is
top
disgusting.
5 golf. Like
This is disgusting. I can't.
She
look.
really a golfer?
Yeah.
yeah, she
Like a good
she,
golfer?
like legitimately.
bad.
I don't know, but
Who cares?
Let's watch her video. She what?
She's in the LGPA.
is she?
Oh, really?
PGA.
No.
Yes, she is.
I mean, that's a good
yeah,
swing,
that's
I
a good
think.
swing. That's a really good swing.
Better than me.
That's a good swing.
Oh, put the old hair back, that old sexy, like, flicked it back.
Struggling to find the sweet spot, just not hitting it right. Well, I'm here to help.
Oh, really?
She got the notorious B.I.G. on there on the caption.
Good God, look at her in that bikini picture there.
She's not in it anymore. She used to be.
Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, well, this is taking over.
Yeah.
She's making way more money doing this,
Yeah, no shit.
hitting
Nice-
a couple balls for IG rather
Nice
than
stance.
she can swing.
She can outdrive you, Andy.
Shit.
I want to see you golf.
Shit.
Wow.
Shit.
She's a hot shot, hottie. So you tell me you make some pretty good money bartending.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a drink you couldn't make? Wow.
That one?
That's amazing.
No,
That's
because
amazing.
you got an iPad there with all the drinks and the recipes.
So there's never been a drink you can't make. What's the weirdest shit you've ever had to make?
Oh hell, I don't know. There's something called it's not weird, but it's called like a Scooby snack. I'd never even heard of that.
What the
before.
fuck is that?
What is it?
I'd have to look it up. I don't even remember. I only did it once.
Scooby snack drink?
Yeah.
Did you ever have bachelorette parties there?
Yeah, I had one.
Are they good tippers or are they a pain in the ass?
I mean, they were good, decent tippers.
One of the most miserable people I've ever seen in my life. We were in the Hill Country one time, and we went to William and Chris Winery. Matter of fact, went from there and went to another winery. I think it's Jackass or whatever. Hey, Jackass Winery, and there was a bus there, and he was at both places. And there was a guy, and he was sitting in the corner, just an old man. And I go, well, you waiting on your wife? He's like, well, no. He said, I drive that wine tour, the Hill Country wine tour. And he goes, it's not a bad gig the first 3 hours. But he goes, those last 5 hours?
Oh shit!
Is he dealing with
Get
20
drunker
drunk
fuck.
women all the
Oh,
time? He
yeah.
said, God, he says, it gets old fast. I thought, boy, I bet it does.
Ain't nothing worse than a middle-aged drunk woman.
Oh,
on wine.
no. And then trying to get him off there to get on the bus to go somewhere.
And then you get a bunch of Steve Barbers in there.
That would really drive me nuts.
The Scooby snack. It is made with coconut rum, banana liqueur, melon liqueur, never heard of that, pineapple juice, and whipped cream.
Well, that doesn't seem very hard.
No.
No, it wasn't. I just never heard of it.
I've never heard of it either. But
Did you try it?
No.
I would have to try this if
No,
it
I
were.
when
something
we're in
that I've never
Mexico,
tried.
you'll have to have one then.
I'm not going to remember that. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not going to be able to
Scooby snack.
translate
I'll
it.
text it to you.
I'm not going to be able to translate it to
I'm gonna set a
Pepe.
reminder in
Just
my
start
phone
barking.
right now.
Take a picture of this.
March 5th, Scooby Snack, Andy.
Do the Scooby snack.
Coconut. You're going to come up too. You're going to come up at the point you'll be like, hey, listen to this. Scooby snack.
Scooby snack right now.
Coconut rum, banana liqueur, melon liqueur, pineapple juice, and whipped cream.
I've never even heard of melon liqueur.
I didn't do the
I have.
whipped cream, but
It's made by Schmucker.
You put your own whipped
I
cream
bet, I
on
bet
it.
it's like watermelon
yeah.
fucker or something.
Yeah, it's a pucker is what it is.
Ah, that's right. Anything like pineapple juice, I'm good. I like pineapples. Nice and
are you a Malibu and pineapple
nice
guy?
and fruity. Fuck
Blake,
yeah.
Blake got something at Rangeland today. What was it? A Pina Picante Modelo? Like pineapple in it. It smelled good. I didn't try it, though.
Was it any good? It was.
So we're drinking now on,
I got
on the
this.
job.
100%.
I got this
Our job is
Modelo
over.
ranch water.
We started that a couple weeks ago.
Speak for yourself. A couple months ago.
So, Stoner,
Sir.
got a couple more days left. You're going to go back to Nebraska. You're going home to Maryland.
I go to Nebraska. Hopefully you book us some people up there to enjoy our time with and share the great outdoors in Nebraska.
And then you're
I'm
going to
gonna go
Maryland.
home. Yep.
For how long you going to be home?
Till Blake's bachelor party, and then we go to Mexico like 3 days after I get back from that.
Y'all guys going to be wore out.
Yeah.
I think Tony really wants to go to Blake's bachelor party.
I want to know what the amount of money you spend in that week and a half or 2 weeks, whatever it is.
Well, the Mexico
that
trips,
much.
Mexico's cheap.
Yeah.
Once you pay for your trip, you pay it before you go. It's
All
cheap.
that's done.
All
You just get
inclusive.
there.
Yeah.
Is it all inclusive though?
Yeah, we don't ever pay. Well, other than me getting fucking stuck buying champagne for Blake, it didn't cost me nothing.
Go ahead and get him another one.
Me and Michelle went to
Buy that
Mexico
man
3
another one.
times last year.
That'll be $300.
My credit card charges for the 3 times we got home was 0. One time with Blake, fucking expensive. So that's the only trip that we took. But them all inclusives are nice.
Jeff, they got engaged. You had to.
Yeah, it might only happen 3 or 4 more times. So maybe. So what is the bachelor party? So y'all are going to Rapid
Deadwood, South Dakota.
Deadwood
Yep.
for 10
week.
days.
No, it's 6 days.
6 fucking days for a bachelor party. That's crazy.
I'll be there for 3 of them.
I was there for 3, and I thought
that's the thing Blake was saying. Not everybody that's going to be in the wedding or can come for the same time. So some people come in the beginning of the week. Some people come all week. Andy and a couple other guys are coming the end of the week for the last of it.
So you're coming to the end. That
I'll be
house is gonna be
there.
so fucking trashed when you get there. It's gonna be terrible. I've seen Blake wear out a pickup riding around. That's like he is now. He's
Wearing out that chair
walling out
over
that
there.
chair right now. Can you imagine what that house is gonna look like by day 3?
I don't know. I'll be scared to fucking touch anything
Oh.
in there. Have
Who's
you seen the
cooking?
pictures?
No, I haven't.
No. These people.
Nice.
Fucking house is ridiculous.
oh, that
Really?
thing looks legit,
Yeah.
dude.
How much was it tonight?
Money's no object.
Yeah.
But everybody's going there, so I mean,
$1,800 a night. That's not bad. It's $120 a night.
His deposit was $3,000.
Okay. What was the security deposit on it?
send me the link, Blake.
I don't know.
I can't imagine the
Can you
cleaning
send it to
fee
my
on that.
computer?
Do you want me to airdrop it to it?
Yeah.
There's a mine shaft in the house you can walk through.
What?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
This is ridiculous.
There's a badass hot tub too.
Oh,
So, but it's a
glad
sausage
Jeff's not
fest.
going.
Oh, it is for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing Jeff's not.
Look,
Glad
we're,
Jeff's-
we're,
glad
all,
Jeff's
we
not.
are comfortable with our sexuality, okay? Tony's
Oh,
coming.
I would get in the hot tub
Maybe.
myself. Yes,
I know you would. You'd be all about it.
Yeah.
All about that hot tub.
I get in the hot tub every night.
That's
Ugh.
what we've
That's-
heard.
If we were up there, fucking,
Just Andy's MacBook.
No, I'm trying to screen mirror because I can't get it. It's a link.
It's on.
It's a 58-inch on Roku TV.
No,
It's gonna be a different.
Just send it to my phone and I'll go from there.
So but y'all are gonna be at Deadwood for a week.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say something that probably gonna offend somebody, but I don't give a shit because I don't care. Are there strip joints and stuff up at this place?
No, not in Deadwood.
Josh Moore is like the sex. He knows everything about sexual stuff. So how
No,
do you
I
know
don't.
this, chef? How do you know?
Because we were gonna do it at my buddy's bachelor party in Deadwood, and they don't have them there.
my thing is,
47, 46.
I don't understand the. What are you getting a stripper for?
Oh, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just was curious.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a strip club in 30 years.
I've never understood that either.
Well, I understand why is to go look at half naked women, but I
Well,
don't
right.
understand the guys that spend all their fucking money at that place.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
You
This
can.
is.
That
Wow.
fucking
Yeah.
place will never look the
It's
same.
legit.
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Wow.
This is impressive, bud. How'd you find this?
I just
It's
Googled
What?
Airbnbs.
How far
Airbnb
did you
in
say it was
Deadwood?
out of town?
10
Oh,
mile.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a beautiful place up there
we
too.
were all pretty drunk one day after working, and I found this on the internet. Blake said, "Fuck it,
Book it. Here's my credit card.
look at that fucking place."
That would have been awesome. I wish I'd have got invited. Huh?
I mean, look at those bunk beds. You can puke all over that place.
I'm assuming since you're the bachelor that you're going to get the master king yourself. Who's sleeping in the bunk beds? Yeah, Alex is not
Alex.
sleeping. But Alex is calling dibs on one of the big rooms. That bitch is nice.
That's real nice.
That's a beautiful place up there.
Look at that hot tub view.
That's where Jeff would be.
Yeah, I would be. I'm not lying.
That's
That's
something.
right.
That's something that you'll break down out there and be like, "Harry, can you come fix this hot
Harry,
tub?"
I need you to come fix this hot tub for me, bud.
Get here pronto.
That's a pretty interesting place though.
It looks really nice. I'm excited to go.
$18,000.
Have you ever been to
Quit hitting the
Deadwood?
goose.
It's pretty legit.
So $1,800. It's but how many nights are y'all there?
6.
6 nights. So you're
pretty
spending
sure.
$10,000 on a Airbnb.
No, it's not that much.
$1,800 a night times
No.
6 would be $10,800.
It was like $780 a night. Yeah,
Well, if you
Okay.
put half down
Like-
for a deposit, so it's right around $6,000.
Well, I was just doing the math of 1,800 times 6 is $10,800, unless my math's off.
Right, but you
If everybody stays there for the whole week, it's like $300 some bucks a person.
So it's $6,000 is
It's
what
not
it's
bad at all.
costing. That's not bad at all. That's about what we pay for the house we rent when we go places. That's not bad.
On the
I'm excited to
snowmobile,
go.
got
Are y'all going to ice
snowmobiles.
fish while you're up there?
Fuck no.
Why?
gamble
If it stays hot like this, there's not going to be any ice fishing to be had anywhere.
or snowmobiling.
Yeah,
There's
no
a lot,
shit.
lot of casinos up there.
Yes, I've seen them.
Everywhere you look is a casino.
That's all that town is anymore.
As long as they got card games. Them slot machines is what gets me.
No, they got it all.
Tell you, this is our travel
God
guy.
damn.
He knows.
Fucking
Josh Moore knows about
Josh
titty
Moore
bars and
knows.
casinos.
I was literally there 4 months ago.
We were,
Josh
we were
Moore
talking about Blake's
knows.
bachelor party the other day, and Josh was like, "Oh yeah, they're going to do this, 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 and this." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you ain't even coming."
Why aren't you going? Did you not get invited either?
No.
Me neither. Me and you are not locked.
I was not expecting to be invited.
Oh, I was expecting. That's the difference. It
I
hurt
haven't
my
kno-
feelings. It
I've
didn't hurt
only
your
known
feelings.
Blake for a year. You've known him for a lot longer than me.
It hurt my feelings.
So
you,
it hurt
your
my feelings a lot less than yours.
Well, I'm glad for you because it's been
I
a very
just-
hard moment for me to understand why.
I
didn't
feel like the
ask.
last 5 months, Blake's told Jeff to come, and he keeps saying he's not invited.
No,
Yeah, probably.
no. 5 months. No, that would have been in August.
Yeah, that's when he booked it.
No, he never said, Jeff, do you want to come with us to our bachelor party? He didn't. So, outside of whores and poker games, let's talk about hunting. January has been something else. We've had some good hunts. We've had some really good hunts. We've had some really tough hunts.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming most every outfitter I've talked to, and I've talked to a lot of them in the last week, they're all ready for hunting season to be over with.
It's got to be the same across the board.
There's some guys, I'm sure they're just stacking the shit out of them right now if you're in the right place. We had a stacker today,
Yeah, we did.
but you ain't going to see no pictures of it.
Not until after.
No, we're
That
not doing no
was,
afters even.
Not even after?
I don't know. We may, when the season's over, release a bunch of stacks. I'm just not a stack guy. I don't think it looks
That's
good.
one. That's
No,
one. Of
no, I
those
didn't mean. I
hunts.
just meant like from the hunt. Because like
Oh,
was there
there'll
when
be
she hunt.
yes, there'll be some stuff in our social stuff. We'll have it on there. There's not gonna be the lined up picture of.
It was one of those hunts where 10 years from now, I'm like, man, you remember that one time we burned him up there on such and such?
You remember
That'd be
that?
cool.
Yeah.
Steve Barber wanted a picture though. He got him a group picture, didn't he?
Fuck
Yeah, he did.
Steve did?
Yeah, we got one with Steve and Dickie.
Good.
And then he bitched because he had to fill out paperwork on his birds.
But Bob wanted to take some.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
that's
Bob
fine.
Legs here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that's fine, but we got to fill out paperwork. Oh,
He walked in last night. I said, when the fuck did you get here? He said, well, I told Jeff. I said, well, you didn't tell me.
Did he leave today?
no, he's at lunch right now. Maybe go to town to eat lunch. Told me we wouldn't eat in here. He had to
You
go.
know who I feel bad for, but I don't feel bad for?
Hold on. Let me think. No, I don't. Go ahead.
Happy.
Oh, because he wanted to go so
God
bad.
damn,
Speaking of
he
the
was-
devil, he was just standing right in the
He's-
window.
He
Looking
was
in the
so
window.
fucking upset last night that he couldn't go on this hunt.
Why was he upset?
Because he couldn't
just
go
wanted
on.
to go. He just couldn't go. I said, listen, bud. I said, I'm sure Blake can tell you the same. I'll tell you the same. Andy will tell you the same. There's a lot of hunts that I wish I would have went on. Didn't get to go on. That's
Andy-
just the name of it. That's just how it is.
Andy missed it yesterday.
Hmm.
Josh Moore. So
Politicking?
No, Josh comes into the
Oh,
office
this
yesterday.
is fucked up.
Josh comes into the office yesterday. I said, just looking, writing on stuff down on my paper. I said, Josh, I said, you got a goose hunt in the morning. The guy's going to meet you in town. Huh?
You know what he
said,
said? You got 3 guys. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Are you shitting me? Like, I'm going to miss this for a goose hunt?
And
For
Yes.
3 fucking guys?
I didn't say nothing. He goes, fucking people. I just, fucking people. And he goes and sits down over
Well,
there.
my thing was yesterday at lunchtime, like when we started orchestrating this shit, fucking Josh is sitting in Jeff's office. He's like, I'm just trying to see what time I can scout so we can go look at our field. I was like, nobody knows who the fuck's going yet, for one.
I hung with these guys 2 days.
But-
That don't
make it
mean
third.
shit.
So anyways, he goes, you're serious? So he sat over there for about 10 minutes. I said, Josh, yeah. I said, I'm just kidding with you. You're hunting. We're just running one group tomorrow.
Dan Rittenauer had to miss the
you, man.
151 hunt. He had like 4 guys was all.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
We had Discount Tire had all their guys and ran them all together, and poor Dan had his own group of about 4 people. He got to listen to it all.
I bet that
We
was a
hunted the
fucking-
151, and then where did he hunted south of us? He hunted, or did he hunt upwind of us?
I think he hunted the big
behind.
field.
He hunted behind us.
I think so. I mean, he could hear.
He said he could hear it though.
He's probably on the big bevel.
He
Yeah.
might have been. I can't remember, but so he got to miss that. I'm sure he would have liked to have been there.
I'm sure. You know what happened
know what
a year
he's-
ago today?
You know what he said? Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
Yeah, he didn't bitch like you did yesterday.
He didn't mope.
I mean,
You were
I
moping.
would have done
I
it.
know you would have done it, but you were sure awful disappointed.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was.
The color in your fucking face and stuff just disappeared.
Just went
I mean,
white.
it's great. I was like, Josh,
I was like, fuck.
you got to meet some guys.
But
Tim
no,
Goose hunt.
we were sitting in the guidehouse last night watching TV, and I look over at Happy, and he's just like looking on the ground. And
He was.
I was like, God,
He
it'll
also
be
fell
okay.
asleep on his phone, too.
It'll be okay.
He was
Poor fella.
moping around.
You know what happened a year ago today, though? Our good crane hunt.
A year ago today?
Mm-hmm.
What crane hunt?
The one on our YouTube series
Up at
with
Jake.
me, you, and
Oh,
Blake.
on the water.
Yeah.
On the wata.
That was a year ago today.
Huh. Well,
a year ago today, Ed sent me a picture of himself to put on my Facebook
For rent.
for rent. And had his phone number on there. It was his real number. Rest in peace, Ed.
When did he pass away?
This summer.
Oh, it was this year?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Was it summertime he passed away? Yeah. But anyways, he did. He had a for rent sign and put his phone number on it. Took a picture. Goes, Jeff, I'm gonna put it on your Facebook. Lots of people see it.
That's some bitch, he was a grilling son of a bitch, too.
Yeah, he was.
They made some damn good chicken.
he looked good in that picture.
He did. He was clean and sober and everything. He looked really
Skinny?
good. Yeah, thin.
That was not
Maybe
towards
that's-
the last end of his
No,
tenure here.
no. He
Well,
got-
even
no.
the last year he was here, I mean, he was good and well, and then just fucking that 1 week hit, and it was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Tore it on a little too much.
Well,
When
that-
you come into my office and you've taken your tooth out, he's on his house. I'm like, what's wrong? My mouth hurts real bad. I pulled my tooth out. I go, where'd you do it? And he pulls out of his pocket a tooth.
He's
Figured
waiting-
roots on it about that freaking long. I was like, God almighty.
He was waiting for the tooth fairy to show up. He's just gonna carry that around. He's on $5 show up in his pocket
whatever group of clients that was didn't help that cause. I think they didn't know.
No.
that he was
Not
recovering or not
Did they give him
recovering.
Yeah,
alcohol?
they had a bunch of leftover alcohol, and they said, "Hey, man, you want this? Like, we're leaving." He
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
"Oh, hell yeah, I'll
what?
take
yeah,
that."
yeah.
They didn't know that
I had to
He
go
had
get
some demons.
I had a
can't
guy
get that
come.
fire water.
I had a guy come in here the other day, and he's like, "Hey, it was 8:00 at night. Me and Michelle fixed to leave." He said, "Do you happen to have another wash rag in our room? We need one." I don't understand the wash rag deal because I don't use a wash rag, but some people religiously use wash rags.
I don't
and
either.
the people that do, they're big on it.
I use a loofah. I
you
like a loofah.
good, but
I use my hands.
Blake, I use mine too. Sometimes I use Michelle's, but
God.
in the hot tub.
Yeah.
but anyways, so the Blake's laughing. So, anyways, this guy come to get a wash rag. He's like, I said, I'll go get one. He said, well, it's not a problem. I said, no, it's not a problem. I go in there. Bree is very organized. She's got notes to the guides, which you can touch and you can't touch too. Guides
Which
can
I don't
touch
get
this.
because I never
Really?
fucking go in there.
I'm assuming someone has before because, anyways,
Josh Moore.
I opened
It ain't me. I promise that.
I opened the one deal where it says wash rags and towels or something for in my rooms. I opened that, look in there. I'm telling you right now, she could have a used liquor store in there of the stuff that she has collected this year of used bottles and shit. I bet there's
sure.
20 bottles of hooch in there.
Really? What you gonna do with them all?
I
Put
don't
sand
know.
in them? Glass?
I don't care.
Are they empty?
No, there has
Got
some
full
quarter full,
liquor.
half full, some 3/4 full.
Oh,
Yeah, they're full bottles.
Yeah, I
I
mean-
thought she was collecting like empties.
no,
to
no,
make
it
her-
looks like
to
your
make
deal
like
over there.
candles or
I
something.
don't know
out
whose
of.
it is, but down here on the end by room 8, there's a bottle of TX bourbon
Oh.
that somebody left.
That's
Really?
probably them Iowa guys that just left.
No, it's not where the eye guys are sleeping.
They were in 8.
Hold on, I'm texting back. Pain.
He said he did not know what what the fuck is it?
Chat GTPS.
Oh.
GPT.
Wasn't it GPT?
ABCD.
GPT. I thought.
LMNOP.
Payne said he had no clue what that was.
What's it
Was
called
he
again?
just screwing with me? Chat GPT.
Chat GPT.
He probably just fucking with you.
I texted him earlier today and I said, "Hey, I go, what's going on with all the airlines today?"
Somebody hacked the system.
He goes, "I don't know what you're talking about."
That's what he told me about Chat GPT.
I go, "Okay." He says, "I'm in class right now. I'll call you later."
Yeah, every flight in America is grounded.
Yes.
They're assuming that somebody hacked it.
What happens if
See
you're
that
in
one
the
Shut her
air?
down.
across the side?
What do you mean?
It
They
started
grounded
flying.
it.
that
They
once,
grounded it.
once you landed, you're stuck somewhere. But it landed at 4 a.m.
If
It
you've got a
started at 4
connecting
a.m.
flight, you're fucked.
They said Dallas Fort Worth Airport, the traffic out of there's a traffic jam getting in and out because you got
'Cause they
everybody
not
that's got a
moving.
flight at 3:00. It's like, well, I got to be at the airport at 1:30. Listen to you, stay home because you ain't going. They got all those people,
Well,
all that
they'll
luggage
listen
is
to this
backed up.
tomorrow.
Yes, but they're just stuck.
Yeah.
That was a clusterfuck when I flew. Tried to fly home anyway.
Yeah, because it was, and they say a lot of that was computer glitches too, and not weather.
Well, somebody said it was all the way Southwest runs everything because I guess they're line to line and most people like hub to spoke.
What they told me is, through my frustration of trying to listen to what the lady was saying and somebody else was explaining, the computer that pretty much like designates what stewardess, what pilots go here, where they're going, failed. So they had no reason, like no way to tell everybody where they were going. So they just pretty much had to fucking stand still and cancel. And they said there was pilots didn't have they were stuck at airports, like not sure where they were supposed to fly to, stewardess the same way. They just said they had no way of telling where everybody was and what they were supposed to be doing. And that's
There'll be a lot of pregnant stewardesses after this deal's over.
Could be.
Let's say a typical airplane, 200 people on it. Average ticket is $300 one way.
Probably.
It's a lot of money sitting on the deal at every airport in every little leg.
And like, so my girlfriend was supposed to fly out here for New Year's, and it kept getting closer. Mine got canceled, and then my flight Friday got kind of screwed up, so she went and canceled. She was like, I can't risk getting stuck in Dallas when, she's a school nurse, so Monday she'd have to be back at work, and like she wouldn't be able to miss it at all. Luckily, Sunday when I went there and got to fly home, everything, it was flawless. There was no delays or no nothing, no canceled flights. But goddamn, it was just so much shit. And you get all these emails. Well, she got the email that I can get refunded and I can send like the parking ticket for $200 that I had at Love Field. You can get reimbursed for that. You can get reimbursed for your original flight. So she filled out all the stuff and put all the receipts and stuff in there. And I was supposed to get an email back to say, either, hey, we're sending you a check or here's an account that you can get a direct deposit from or whatnot. But we'll see.
Well, I can tell you this much. When me and Andy had to drive home from Minneapolis in the middle of the night, they did not pay for my rental car.
Really?
That sucks.
Stuff shit.
Is it because you chose to?
No, they canceled our flight. We had to get home.
Right, but I mean, they gave us options.
Yeah, you could fly the next day. You could fly to Phoenix and spend the night in Phoenix, and then on Tuesday afternoon you could come home.
Yeah.
Well, who the fuck's got time to go from Minneapolis to Phoenix and sit for a night or two, and then fly to Dallas?
Oh, and there was a deal on there for lost wages that you could fill out too. Like, well, because I missed a week of work, working out here, so filled that out for a week of lost wages, and I don't know if I get something out
if
of it.
If they give you airplane credits, it's worth it.
Well, that's like the thing I can do as a credit, and we can, I'll fly somewhere else next summer or next fall or wherever.
Or you can just fly back and forth from Nebraska
for next
to Maryland.
Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever.
So, is your girlfriend? What are the chances of her coming to Nebraska to see you?
To see me, good.
But not to live there.
Trying.
You're trying.
Yeah.
Luckily, the most persuasive person I know in the world is going to be in Mexico with her.
Who's that?
Me.
Well, that's true.
So I'll try to talk her into moving to Nebraska.
But her thing is, she just built a brand new house 2 years ago.
They'll sell it. Make some money on it.
Make some moolah. You can build a real nice house in Nebraska.
You can get a shouse.
You could be the first one with the shouse.
Blake found a shouse on the internet the other day. That fucking thing looks sweet.
So if you're going to be a full-time grant deal, they have nurses in Nebraska, right? And schools. She can get a job there. I would think she's got a good gig because I would think a school nurse and get all that time off. She off in the summer all the time? Mm-hmm. That's a hell of a gig.
Could she go be an RN at a hospital or something?
She wasn't she?
Well, like in the summertime.
No.
Catch a shift here and there.
Because the way she explained it to me, like say somebody's a nurse practitioner. They're not a doctor. They're not an RN. That nurse practitioner can't go get a job as a regular nurse somewhere. You have to work to what your
specialty is.
What your document says you are.
But she can't do what she does at that school, like part-time at a hospital in the summer if she wanted to?
No, because she's just... Being a nurse at a hospital or something is a totally different set of guidelines that you have to follow than being a school nurse. You know what I mean?
But is she an RN?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then she could
She's got a bachelor's.
Well, she could work as a hospital nurse and make extra money. That's what I'm saying. She could work part-time.
What's higher, bachelor or associates?
bachelor's.
Yeah, she's got her bachelor's in.
Yeah, she could be an RN then.
Nursing.
Didn't she work at a hospital for a while?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, she could work at part. I would think she could pick up shifts.
Well, she
Her
works
contract
now,
might say that her contract might say that she can't though.
Fuck it, she's got a good gig. She probably makes damn good money, and she
She
don't have to work
works-
3 months out of the year.
She works part time, like after school days and like on the weekends, for a company that does in home care, and like a nurse has to go and do the initial assessment, and she'll go and do that. Fuck, that's she works for 15, 20 minutes, and it's like $100-$150 a person she
So,
makes.
so you're saying in y'all's relationship, she is the better off financially then. You're
Yeah,
doing very well for
Sugar
sure.
mama.
Yeah, sugar mama.
No, not sugar mama.
That's kind of the way Blake and Emily's deal is. You know?
She's got the benefits.
He's using her for the benefits.
Kind of this.
right.
You know what?
You got your wisdom
Government
teeth pulled
benefits.
too early.
Let me change this over. This would be like Blake and Alex. Blake is Alex's sugar daddy, is what I have figured out on that deal.
Yes.
Blake is Alex's financial
Yeah.
advisor.
Do you think I can order some tires? Okay.
Can
Buy
you?
some tires? Yeah. Blake's paying for your tires, Alex.
I think Alex was trying to say like, hey, can you order them on your account at
Yeah, because
Such and
so he
such.
don't have to pay for them. That's exactly how that
is-
works.
Alex is going to the bachelor party, right?
yeah.
Is he bringing any money?
Has he offered
Blake's
to
money.
Venmo you yet?
Yes.
No.
That's funny.
I'll work it off.
Is Alex's girlfriend going to the bachelor party?
Why the fuck would she do that?
Fuck, I don't know.
There's a hot tub.
She kills all Blake's animals, so who cares? She's the killer in the deal. I mean, shit. Blake sees something he wants to kill. Better let her. What's her name? Cameron. She's going to shoot it first.
We can't talk about her.
Oh, we're not allowed to talk about her no more? Okay, we'll wait till Blake gets on here. We'll talk about her.
The great Gambino.
So, Josh Moore, you got anything else to tell us? Because you're fixing to go to see your girlfriend.
No.
All right. Well, don't knock one past the goalie, bud.
What day are you coming back? Friday?
Friday
Yeah,
by 4.
that'll be fine.
All right.
Love you, buddy.
Take it easy, folks.
You be safe. Me and you both. We got something in common. Neither one got invited to the bachelor party.
You want to go on a trip?
We might do. I'm going on with my wife 2 times, and a
Be careful
I'm going to
with
be at
this.
Turkey's in
Hey,
Nashville.
You want to go to?
Why don't you go to Mexico with us?
Speaking of
You're
that,
invited.
the guy that just left here, Bob Walker,
Yes.
he's going to be at NWTF. I'm going to try to see if me and Natalie want to go down for maybe Friday, Saturday.
Well, I will be there. Me and Michelle will be in the boss booth. Michelle's going to be signing autographs.
Where am I going to be?
I don't know if you're going or not. I think you're going skiing or some shit.
When is it?
Or you're going to Costa Rica or Aruba or wherever. you're
It's like
going.
May?
February 14th.
February
to
14th.
the 20th.
No, we ski the first.
Oh, when's the bachelor party?
The 22nd.
Yeah, I fly there the 22nd.
You fly in the 22nd?
Yeah,
I think it starts on the
to
20th. Or
Rapid
something.
City.
I think we're going to fly. I mean, I think we're going to drive, not fly. So if you can come along with us,
Well, yeah. Pick them up at the.
I'll pick you up at the airport. You can fly up there, and I'll pick you up.
When is it? When's NWTF? The 18th?
No, it's like the 14th to the. What? hold on.
14th is a Tuesday
Of what day?
of February.
We're going to NWTF too.
Lots of traveling. I can't. There's no way that I can.
There's
Why?
Because I'm going skiing the first week of February. And then I'm going to the Bachelor.
February 15th to the 19th.
No, there's no way.
There's no way. When are you gonna ski?
Well, we ski the 2nd through the 6th.
Right.
And then I go to Deadwood the 22nd through the 26th. And then March 2nd to the 6th,
Wow.
Mexico. So the podcast schedule is going to be interesting the last part of February.
You're just gonna have to sit here all day and do podcasts.
Well, yeah.
We'll do that.
Like last week of season, just load up on like 6 or 8 podcasts.
Yeah, because that's not working around my schedule.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be gone at least 2 weeks in February. Maybe 3 weeks probably.
So February might just be
We'll have to do 3 in one day.
a hey, we're here. Hope you know we love you.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye now.
But I mean, it's been fucking 4 years
That's what we were looking for earlier.
of 3 weeks. That's mine.
Is that the one that Lexi? She needed that to put. Okay, I need to get another one. Where do I get one at?
Do you know
Amazon.
Do you know where the one Lexi used last year?
Maybe right here.
If not, I
Over
could
that
order
Andy
one.
might know.
What is that thing called?
That's it. I remember that one being
Is she in
it,
another room?
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much room she has on that.
49,
49.69.
49.69, penis in the butt.
79, 29, 99, 99.
But like I said, it's been 4 years of 3 a week.
What are we talking about?
The podcast schedule in
How many
February.
podcasts we're going to do? You're
We're
going
going
to
to do the same 3 each week like we always do. We'll make it work.
I don't know how.
At least, excuse me.
We'll make it work. We always do.
See, but that's easy for you to say because all you do is sit and record. I'm the one that has to edit all this shit together.
See, that's very true.
Like that's the hard part.
Well,
You understand what I'm saying? Because I'll be gone. Let's just count this up.
Let's count it.
people don't care.
Well, I care.
Nobody's going down the road and thinks, I wonder where Andy's going to be. I want to go see him.
Yes, they do.
You
I
think
do that
so?
all the time.
You think so?
I do.
He signs T-shirts, Jeff.
How many T-shirts have you signed?
None. I don't sign autographs. It's embarrassing to me.
You ever ask somebody for an autograph?
Fuck no.
I have.
Who? What's the one autograph?
Gretchen Wilson.
What's the one autograph? Are you serious?
Gretchen Wilson.
That's a true story.
No shit.
Went and saw her.
Class.
I went and saw
She's
her in
good
concert
looking,
and I had a
though.
broken wrist and she signed my cast.
Oh, really?
So then I had the doctor cut the little piece out that said Gretchen Wilson on it.
Was she good looking in person or she bar? Is
She was good looking then.
Yeah, she kind of bar rough now. I'm gonna tell you that.
Which that's some people's style.
I'm tell you. Have you seen O'Kanya Fucker lately? Tanya Tucker. Oh my God. Oof.
Hot?
No, fuck
Oh.
no. She looks like she's rode hard and put up wet 3 times.
Looks like that silly putty that you used to put the old
Yes,
paper
that's
clippings
exactly
on.
right. so you got Gretchen Wilson. If you could ask anybody for their autograph in the whole world, who would you ask?
Probably Larry Walker.
The old baseball player?
Yeah, for
He
the
can get in the Hall of
Colorado
Fame?
Rockies.
The only
Yeah,
Canadian
he
in the
did.
Hall of Fame, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was my idol growing up.
What about you, Stoner?
Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken.
I met him once.
I was going to say, somebody told me this. They met him. You met him at a house
Yeah.
on the water, right?
No, a hotel that, well, oddly enough, my ex-girlfriend used to work at. We were back
I
on
know
the
a guy
marina.
that had sex with Cal Ripken's wife.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah. He should have beat the fuck out of Kevin Costner. Would save us from all that Yellowstone bullshit.
Cal Ripken go beat the fuck out of him like, and you owe Jeff Stanfield fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam.
Knock the
What
shit
did
out of
you?
somebody.
Who would you pick?
LeBron James and have him sign me a check because I could cash it for whatever I wanted to, probably. Let me think for a minute. I wouldn't care about getting that fucker's autograph. One person I would like to meet, I don't know if I'd ask him for his I don't think I'd ask anybody for the autograph. I just don't think I could do that. Clive Cussler. You don't even know who that is.
No, I don't.
He's an author.
Is he dead?
I think he's still alive. Now, getting his autograph, he's dead. Now, that would be quite the achievement. But I really like his books. And I bet I've read 100 of his books. And
Is Les Cuba still alive?
no, Les died
I don't know if I'd
1997 or
choose
98.
author.
But
Kinda
that's
weird.
In this book.
Doesn't he
that's
sign
somebody.
every book?
That's a guy though that you're at. That's somebody I would like to
Interesting
sit and
guy.
visit
Right.
with. I don't think I'd ever ask anybody for their autograph.
What about you, Andy?
Anna Kendrick.
Yeah. I forgot you think she's hot. Me too.
Anna
One of the
Kendrick?
hottest.
Oh,
Who's that? Is that the golf chick Mingo?
No, Anna
I want
Kendrick.
Paige. I want her autograph.
Yeah, that would work.
I don't even know who these
On the
people are.
shaft of my penis.
Anna Kendrick. She's an actress.
She was on like Pitch Perfect.
Yeah. Could you date a girl like Paige Sporonic?
Whoa, hold
Would
on.
that-
would she date someone like Blake? That's
If-
what you should
if-
ask. 'Cause
if
we
she-
knew Blake would. We
Absolutely.
knew Blake would date her.
You wouldn't get jealous? I think I would get jealous. Like, listen, bitch, no more of that posting stuff.
What does she post?
No, I'd love it. Oh,
We just looked at it, Jeff.
boobs.
The golfing
golf
chick.
golf
Oh
chick.
yeah. Would you have a problem dating someone like Pamela Anderson who's doing sex scenes in movies?
Or just an
I
actress.
could sit here and say I wouldn't, but
You know you would.
maybe I would. I don't know.
What about a porn star?
No.
That would be hard.
but like
Literally.
just like a regular lovemaking scene in a movie. Like if Anna Kendrick did a sex scene in one of her movies, could you
I'd
sit
watch
there
that
and
movie.
watch it?
I'd
Yes,
watch it.
I would watch the fuck. Like if I
If
was
you were
dating
if
her,
you were dating her
I
and
don't
y'all
know if I
went
could-
to the
I'd-
movie
I'd be like,
premiere,
I'm not watching it.
Would you try and reenact it?
Yeah. Duh.
I'm just gonna go get
If
some
we ain't
popcorn while
fucking,
you
we
do
ain't
this.
dating.
That's right. We can get pizza
And fuck.
and fuck.
So, but that's
Emily's favorite date.
so.
That song.
That'll change quick. Go from one pizza to 30 minutes of sex to 2 pizzas and no.
What did you say today? This is almost better than sex.
Yeah, and Lawson goes, lasts about as long or longer though.
Lasts a lot longer.
So what's your Larry Walker of all people?
Mm-hmm. He was my idol growing up. I watched him play baseball all the time. Dad took me to a lot of games.
I'd get Jesus Christ autograph. We're getting dead people's.
Larry Walker's not dead.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Not as of a couple of minutes ago, but who knows in this world?
as
He
far
may
as
have
I
taken
know.
the you know what. He
Yeah.
could be next.
As far as I know, Cal Ripken is still alive and well.
Who would you pick?
I don't know.
Are you like Jeff? You wouldn't ask anybody?
Probably not.
Aaron
I
Rodgers.
figured he'd say himself.
No. I would like a game jersey of Aaron Rodgers, though. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the last one that he didn't give Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's that all about? What's speculation on that?
He said in an interview, because somebody asked him about it, and he was like, just, anytime that there's a big game, a special game, I just like to keep those jerseys. Big Sunday night game, I like to keep them. So,
How many
Makes
fucking
sense.
Sunday night games did he have?
He's got 416 of them in his house.
Yeah.
He's got almost as many bathrooms as Russell Wilson does.
I think that the end is probably coming.
You think he's gonna retire?
Did you see Alan Lazard's?
Alan
interview?
Lazard said, I'm out of here.
He's like, that was my last game.
That was it.
That's it. I'm done.
I'm done. My first and last game were against the Lions.
Yep.
So,
You think he
that was
retires, or do you think he
no,
tries?
he goes somewhere else.
I don't think he's in big demand.
Lazard, he'll get a job.
Well, he'll get a job, but I don't think he'll be in big demand.
Wide receiver 2? Fuck
There's
yeah.
so many
three.
fucking wide receivers. Look at Juju Smith.
Schuster.
He's played a great year for
Yeah.
Kansas City. He's just a mediocre guy now. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
And he was from the guy to just a guy.
He's a jag.
And that's what happens all the time.
I think those wide receiver 2s are pretty important, though, because as soon as someone
Yeah,
can
I
shut
know.
down your top one.
Well, I'm not saying they're not important. There's just a
Right.
ton of them. All these colleges now are coming out. Every team's got a game. You could go to a Division III school and they got a 6'3", 215-pound track star that can catch the ball. Every school's got them now.
That tight end for the Georgia Bulldogs was fucking huge.
God
That number
damn,
0.
that's a fucking,
Yeah.
he's built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
He's going to have a hell of a career. Maybe he'll be the next big tight end in the NFL to pick
They-
up.
they
because
need-
Kyle
fantasy football needs one.
Because Kyle Pitts is not turned into it.
No.
Yeah, but that's the
He doesn't have a
offense.
quarterback. He's,
He's got the build and stature of, obviously a little biased, but Heath Miller. When he played
Yep.
for the Steelers, that was a fucking big, stocky white boy.
which is race has nothing to do with it. But.
Did you see Eddie Murphy said I've got some rules that anybody that is coming up in this acting world can follow and have a long, prosperous, and very rich career?
Really?
What is it?
He was he said pay your taxes, be kind or something like that, and keep Will Smith's wife's name out your fucking mouth. Everybody lost it.
Eddie Murphy needs to go back to being Eddie Murphy.
Why?
He was a
He's
funny
fucking-
son
he
of a
was.
bitch.
They're doing another Beverly Hills Cop.
Of course they are, because everything else he fucking flops at. And this will
true.
be a flop too.
You think so?
Fuck, he's horrible. He used to be great when he was
Horrible.
Yes.
Oh.
When he was politically incorrect, he was a funny motherfucker.
I bet you don't get any messages about that comment.
Oh, he did. He did really good with Dr. Doolittle.
Those-
and all those.
The Nutty Professor, whatever, is the fat guy.
Yeah.
Pretty good at
Those were
that.
great.
Norbit, or whatever it was when he was the fat chick.
Yep. Daddy daycare.
And,
It's hard to beat when he's.
but
in
he's
Coming to
just
America.
not coming to America. It's not 48 hours. It's not.
I heard the Coming to America 2, the one that
It was
just came
horrible.
out. They said, it was
Fucking,
terrible.
it's typical Eddie Murphy though.
Yeah.
He's just when he used to play those roles, like Coming to America was fucking great. When he played that old preacher, Larry Flint, Hugh Hefner, they can take pictures of him, but only God above can make him. I mean, he was funny as shit. I bet I saw Coming to America. I bet I saw that movie 20 times.
He's got that whole fucking laugh.
Damn.
He never did want to fix those teeth either. All that money he's got, I'm keeping that gap.
That motherfucker does have bad luck with kids. No, that's Harlem Nights. That's a great one.
So here's his. So Coming to America, 88, Harlem Nights, another 48 hours. I didn't realize. Oh, Beverly Hills Cop, the first one was in 84. Anyways, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Okay, that's where you stop right there. You can draw a line right there, and that's when he made a lot of money and was really good. Everything after this is going to be shit. You
The Nutty
watch.
Professor, 96.
The first one of them was good.
I like the second one a lot. The Clumps was really funny. Metro, Mulan.
Nope.
Mulan was a
Mulan was a Disney movie.
Off
Disney
topic,
movie.
but
Dr. Doolittle.
Natalie just texted me and said she got her Southwest credit back on her card.
Really?
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's funny. We were just talking about.
Life in 1999. That was funny.
Oh, we watched that here the other day. That was good because Martin Lawrence carried him.
Bowfinger. I didn't care for it. Nutty
Go eat
Professor
your
2.
cornbread.
Yeah.
Goddamn right, he gonna eat his cornbread.
Yeah.
And then he started doing Shrek. So.
Well, those Shrek movies were good, but it was
That's his
Donkey.
voice.
it was voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Donkey. But I'm not. But he hasn't done anything. There for a while, everything he touched was really good and funny. Same with Chris Rock.
I wonder what
I'm not
his
a Chris
name
Rock
is.
fan no more. either.
He was good in Rush Hours.
That
Really
was
good.
Martin Tucker or
That's
Chris
what I
Chris
Tucker.
meant.
Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
That's
$90 million is Eddie Murphy's net worth. I figured he'd be worth more than that. I mean,
That's
that's
because he hadn't done anything worth a shit in the last.
yeah, but
15
I figured
years.
like those Disney movies, they pay
Yeah.
out the nose for these people.
Yeah.
And I figured he would have just made bank.
Chris Tucker is one of the funniest guys ever to live.
I love
He just
him.
walked off. He's done.
He got-
I think they're doing another Rush Hour. But ever
Right.
since
What's it,
then,
like Rush Hour 17.
yeah. And he's another one. I mean, he didn't do anything outside of Friday and Rush
I think
Hour.
he become
Right.
religious. Found God.
Smoking.
Really.
I think so. Friday was gosh, I met with him and Friday. That was just great.
Hey, Miss Parker.
The best parts when that old bitch takes her wig off. No, you didn't.
Bitch came
So
out
you
the
look
car
like
looking more
Janet
like Freddie Jackson. I mean, that's the best fucking movie.
You see your daddy. You tell him I said hi.
Miss Purdy, you need to touch up them that right there.
Because here's Chris Tucker's. He did Friday, Panther, and then Dead Presidents. I didn't see Dead Presidents. But,
I've never seen it.
Money Talks, Jackie Brown, and then he did Rush Hour in 98. So he did Friday in 95 and then Rush Hour in 98. Then it was Rush Hour 2 in 2001, Rush Hour 3 in 07, and then he did Silver Linings Playbook. I don't remember him in that. And that was it.
What about Mike Epps?
Mike
I don't
Epps is
even know
really,
who that
really
is.
funny, but he didn't have that
Mike
was
Epps.
Friday.
He's got a
What else
series
did he
out on
do?
Netflix with Wanda Sykes, and I can't remember what his. It's funny. It's black comedy. It's pretty good shit if you like that kind of stuff, and I do.
They need more black comedy.
That's the best in the whole world. I'm telling you right
I'm
now.
trying to get my next on running back.
Yeah.
Trying to see what that feel like.
Dr. Dolittle 2 in 2001, 3 Strike. Oh, he did Next Friday in 2000, and that was kind of his coming out. And then
You know how much.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely got more movies under his belt than Chris Tucker does.
Did you see how much money Chris Rock got for being in Beverly Hills Cop? It was Beverly Hills Cop 2, I think. Is he in? He's the valet driver, and the guy pulls up there with the cement truck. Eddie Murphy. He said, "Where the fuck did I park that?" You know, he got $50,000 for that.
Really.
Is that good or bad?
It was pretty good for about 30 seconds worth of fucking. It was his first movie though.
Oh, really? Chris Rock is worth $97 million.
That's because he's been lucky enough to be in all of Adam Sandler's movies lately.
It's true.
That is
Piggybacking.
true.
That guy is a genius.
Who?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
He's got great stuff.
He does.
Now, some of his stuff he did, I didn't like Hoobie Does Halloween
Yeah.
was kind of cheesy, but I liked his
Yeah,
grown-ups.
but I mean,
The first two grown-ups were really
Waterboy's
good.
cheesy also.
It is. The first two grown-ups were really good. I saw the other day, I saw Will Ferrell's sizzle reel that he did for trying out for Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Fucking absolutely horrible.
Really.
Babe can find talent somehow because it was fun. I would have never hired him to. I would have had him do a damn Lifesaver commercial after watching that shit.
Really?
And he's really good. Now I'm not as big a Will Ferrell fan as I am some of them other people, but I like
Right.
Grown Ups or Step Brothers is a fucking great movie.
Step Brothers, The Campaign.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
No.
The fucking show.
Welcome to the
That
fucking
meme
show.
of where it's Georgia and TCU.
Yeah.
God damn.
Fucking shit
That
is
gets
funny.
me.
You know what's funny is all the SEC people that's not Georgia talking shit. It just amazes me. Georgia beat your ass. TCU got the shit beat out of them.
They
But
shouldn't have
were
been
in
there.
But they were there though.
They shouldn't
were
have
there.
been.
But they earned their
they were
way
there.
in there.
They shouldn't have been.
They beat Michigan.
They shouldn't have been there.
Who would you have replaced them with though?
Bama.
Bama had a
No.
chance. Bama lost 2
Bama.
games.
I would have said Ohio State.
No. We're talking about but both Alabama Georgia should not have beat Ohio State. Ohio State should have won that
Right.
game.
Right.
Bama should have been in the playoffs instead of TCU.
Bama had their chance.
They should have been there.
Well, they should have beat the teams they beat.
K-State and TCU should have played.
They
That-
did
that
play
should, no.
2 weeks before that. They
Well,
damn
they
sure
they
did.
should have played again.
Did you see Max Duggan's mouth when he got sacked by the backup player? He's like, I got fucking sacked by the backup guy.
I am glad that they put all their replacements in though. That would have looked when I saw it was 65-7. I thought they pplayed their starters the whole time.
Right.
No, Georgia's third string defensive end would start at TCU.
But did you see? And Cowherd was talking about this. Georgia if you look at their last 5 recruiting classes, they're like 1, 3, 5, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
You know what TCU average is?
17, 20.
45.
Okay. That's done a hell of a job by
45.
their coach done a good job to get them
Well,
there.
they were the best in a shitty division. They should not have been.
I think,
Shouldn't have been there.
But
that
so
was
what
a
are we
terrible
supposed to do? Just
division.
make it the SEC every year? Because
Be more entertaining football.
well,
Do you want good football or do you want that?
The
do you
semifinal
want,
games were both great.
they
Do you
were.
think it's a coincidence that Georgia and Bama never play each other in the regular season?
Their schedule come out for next year. They're not playing again.
They should have played in the national.
Hold on,
title game.
hold on. If we're going to
Was
go by
it
your
Lawson that was telling
argument,
us about that?
we're going to go by your argument. So then TCU should be the champion of the Big Ten, though, because they beat Michigan's ass, and Michigan beat the shit out of Ohio State. Beat their ass. So is TCU in the shitty conference of the Big 12? TCU should be the head of Big Ten, though, right? Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't understand what you're saying here.
I'm saying that you said that TCU shouldn't have a shitty conference. Well,
Right.
TCU
They're in with
beat
Texas Tech.
hold on.
And
TCU beat Michigan's ass. Beat them. Now Michigan play.
How many times? You said this before. If they play 10 times, Michigan's going to beat them 7.
They would, but Michigan beat the shit out of fucking Ohio State. So is TCU better than everybody in the Big Ten?
Better than Nebraska.
Yeah. So is the Big
Definitely.
Ten better
I'll
than
bet
the
that.
Big 12, or is Big 12 better than Big 10?
The Big 10's way better than the Big 12.
Yeah. I
They're a
agree.
powerhouse.
I agree.
Huh?
They're a powerhouse. You
How-
got
they went o-
Michigan.
Okay. Who got beat by
State.
TCU? Okay.
I'm with
hold on.
Andy.
Hold on.
You
Okay.
think so? You're going to tell me that the Big
SEC,
10.
Big 10, Big 12.
Yes, you're going to tell me that the Big 12 is better than the Big 10.
I think so.
Wow.
Okay. Let's go over it
Who?
then. TCU beat Michigan.
You're losing.
The-
You're
you took
losing
the
Texas.
champs.
You're losing Texas and OU.
Oh, we're
who
talking
were,
about next year. We're talking about this year because
I'm
I'm talking
talking
about
about
this year.
this year.
Currently.
Yes.
Okay.
But you're
Texas and
losing the
OU
2
did not make the Big
powerhouses.
12 better
That
this
has
year.
nothing to do with next
You're
year.
losing the 2 powerhouses.
Has nothing to do with next year. We're
That
talking
had
about
an
this year.
off year this year.
Texas and Oklahoma did not make the Big 12 better this year.
Hold on now. We're going to argue about this. Okay. TCU beat Michigan.
Okay.
So TCU beat the Big Ten champion. So that automatically puts TCU
On a fluky deal, but
they won though.
They
It don't
won.
matter. They
Sure,
count the score
they
the
did.
same. Okay. So TCU beat Michigan.
Okay.
Ohio State, yes, is better probably than Oklahoma or Texas.
and better than TCU.
No, well, TCU beat Michigan. Michigan beat the shit out of
Yeah,
Ohio
but
State.
you're taking these small sample sizes.
Yeah, so are you though. So, anyways, where else is the Big Ten
all
power?
I'm telling you is that TCU didn't belong to be in the big dance.
They won their way into
It
the
was
Big
an
Dance.
embarrassment.
It wasn't. They did
It
get
was an
embarrassed.
embarrassment.
They won the semifinal game
That was a
though. It's
fucking
not like Notre Dame going up and getting beat by 50 in the semifinals. They won their game to
Yeah.
play there. They beat Michigan.
Okay, but
the
so
Big
did
Ten
Cincinnati
champion.
last year, and they didn't deserve to be there.
Cincinnati won in the semifinals.
They were in the playoffs, and they shouldn't have been in the playoffs.
TCU beat Michigan.
on a. They wouldn't do it again if they had to do it 10 more times.
They only play one game though.
Exactly.
And they won.
When did they go to the 18?
Next year. I
Next
think
year.
so. But TCU
and it's going to be SEC in the championship.
probably will be. I agree.
So there you go.
Who you call for Natty next year?
Nebraska.
Fuck, probably Georgia. I mean,
Georgia and Alabama will be right up there. Tennessee had a great year this year, but they
they
didn't.
lost that quarter.
and
Is
they
that
beat-
quarterback coming back or is
No,
he
he's
Hooker?
out. Hooker, he's out. And
He's
they beat,
going to the draft.
Yeah, and they beat Clemson. But when you get to the Big Ten,
Do you think-
after Ohio State, and Michigan, what is so great? Purdue got beat by 63-7 by LSU.
LSU is going to be a champion next year.
But where's this-
Reloading?
Yep.
where's the Big Ten so stout at? You got their two big
Nebraska.
dogs. Now, Texas and Oklahoma leaving is going to hurt the Big 12. There's no doubt about that. But they haven't done nothing in the last couple of years.
No, they haven't. I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't think they're going to go do any better where they think they're going either.
So is it going to be Georgia, LSU?
It's going to
Bama.
Nebraska.
What if,
Saban-
what if Michigan rebounds? Is it going to be Georgia, Michigan?
I mean, I don't know. I have a clue, but I'm going to tell you right now, one of the schools that come from the Big 12 over to the Big 10 or to the SEC, one of them will be irrelevant. I don't know which one it is. They got too much talent. Both of them do, and I think they'll step up playing better teams.
Really?
Next year, the Big Ten has USC and UCLA.
Blow smoke up my ass. I don't care.
That's true.
That's fine. Do they start next year too?
Yeah. They're in the Big
two
Ten next
super
year.
conference. What's going to happen? Well,
USC and UCLA
They moved to the Big Ten?
next year.
I did not know this.
Hey.
but what's going to happen
or the old
is
Maryland Terrapins could run amok in the
true.
Big Ten.
the Big 12 and the other smaller schools, Conference USA, one of them,
Pac-10 or whatever.
those schools are going to benefit from this because when you add those super schools to those other conferences, them schools are going to have 2 and 3 losses, some of them. And there's going to be a school like Texas Tech, Kansas State, Oklahoma State. There's going to end up going by being 12-1 and get in the dance.
Yep.
TCU embarrassed themselves on the national finals game, but in the semifinal game they won. They were good games, and it was good for college football. The final game
was a very
not
good
Do you
game.
think Georgia's that much better? Or do you think TCU were not prepared?
They just out deep on defensive, offensive
just-
line. They beat the shit out of them.
That's what I'm-
They're more
I was
physical.
just
Georgia's
curious.
fucking fast.
Yeah,
They are fast.
And
It's hard to keep up with fast.
every one of those kids on Georgia's
Right.
starting team are going to probably have a chance to play at the NFL.
Yeah.
Honestly, TCU's got 4 kids, probably or 5 on their team that'll probably get a chance to play
Maybe.
in the NFL.
The next
Maybe. I can't think of one.
the next 5 to 10 years, Georgia's going to do what Alabama did with drafts in the NFL.
They dominated the
There's
last
gonna
2
be a lot of
years.
fucking studs that come out of Georgia.
Yep. TCU's wide receiver is going to be a first-round draft pick. The running back's going to be a 2nd or 3rd. I think the Duggan kid can play in the NFL,
I don't think.
but you put him on. But you give him a fair chance. He can't. When you're you can't do it when you got a defensive line that's that fast and mix against you.
Lawson or Ben said it best yesterday. They said Stetson Bennett, his prime, what would have been in the NFL now is after this,
Spent
he's
in
just going
college.
to fucking fall off.
I'm like Michael Parsons though. All these people griping and complaining about how old he is. What's it matter how old he is? He's doing it. It's
What do you mean?
He's eligible to
Stetson
play.
Bennett's like 52.
Yeah.
People are ripping on him about his age. Well,
He
he's
should
beating up
be.
young kids. Why?
He's a fucking grown man playing a little kid's ball game.
How old is he?
He's
26.
26.
26 years old.
Micah
He's
Parsons is?
he's eligible. Though, but that's what Michael Parsons
Did
said.
you
He
see
said
who all he's
people
older than?
Well, I understand that, but he said people complaining the guys went by the rules. He didn't
I'm
do
not
anything
saying
wrong.
that he didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying it's like that little fucking scene on the
I am 12.
I Am 12. Well, fuck.
Was
Okay.
it like Bad News Bears
So
or
you-
whatever.
It was Benchwarmers.
Benchwarmers.
yeah.
Benchwarmers.
Also a great movie.
So you don't think he should
One of
have
my
played?
favorite.
I'm saying, no, I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying he's throwing quick slants to fucking 5-star recruits against that are going up against shitty teams. Like,
And then
of course
flexing
gonna
like
look
he's doing
good.
something fucking special.
Right.
Can you do it?
Fuck, I could have thrown to them
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
guys out
Yeah.
there. Did you see how open some of them were?
There's something
Why
going
did he
around.
beat out the 5-star quarterback recruits that are
He
there?
got that dog in him.
He got that dog in him.
I just think y'all aren't being fair to the guy.
Well, how are we not being fair? I'm not
just-
taking anything away
think
from
he's-
him. I'm just saying that he's a fucking old man.
He's an old guy.
and
He's an old man. He's 25
he's
years
throwing
old.
to the best
It's
of
the
the
same
best
reason
in
Ohio
the
State
country.
quarterbacks can't be good in the NFL is because they look so good in college throwing to fucking
They got the
5-star
weapons
recruits.
around him.
I don't think
He's the
Stetson
same
Bennett
one.
gets drafted.
It's the same thing
You
you,
don't think
say
he gets
about
drafted
Alabama.
at all?
Yes.
No, I agree on
Yeah.
what he's doing. That's good. I got that part. I don't think he gets drafted. I think he'll be a free agent somewhere.
He's got studs at his wide receiver going
And
up
line.
against
Right.
17 and 18-year-old kids on the other side of the ball.
Somebody on Facebook was like, "Oh, we'll gladly take him at the Colts. We'll be a Super Bowl team." with
That was
Stetson
Nate
Bennett."
Coldiron. That fucking guy's
Oh
an
yeah.
idiot.
Love the guy to death, but let's be fucking honest here.
Nate, when it comes to sports, is a fucking asshole.
Why is he an asshole?
He's just fucking, he's weird.
He likes basketball.
He loves everything,
He loves every sport.
and he likes to argue.
Love to argue.
Well, he should
Sometimes
be
it
in this
makes
room.
most of the time it makes no sense. Did you see the 4 teams that have went back to back since 1980?
No.
Take a guess.
4
Alab-
teams that went back to back.
Ohio State, Alabama,
Nope.
Georgia,
LSU.
No,
Nebraska,
Clemson.
Nebraska was
That's
one.
how you remember this.
Tommy Frazier, baby.
Nebraska, Alabama, Georgia, and fuck, what was the other one? I named the
USC?
quarterbacks.
USC.
USC. Tommy Frazier, Matt Leinart, AJ McCarron, and Stetson Bennett now. Only 4 teams to go back to back since
Name
1980.
them quarterbacks again.
AJ McCarron,
Okay,
Matt Leinart, Tommy Frazier, and
Stetson
Bennett.
4 NFL bust.
Yeah, none of them were good in the NFL.
That's because they got too
Tommy
many
Frazier
weapons.
could have played today's NFL, I think.
He could have.
He
He
was
would
a
have been
hell
more
of
of
an
a
athlete.
Lamar Jackson, though.
What was he? 95, 96?
94, 95, 96,
What,
97.
what do you think happens with Lamar Jackson? Do you think that they're going to sign him to $50 million
I
contract?
don't know. He's
Why
always
would-
hurt when it counts.
Why would you pay a cornerback $100 million?
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to pay Lamar Jackson that much money.
Who'd they pay $100 million?
Roquan Smith.
Roquan Smith.
Yeah, but that's over 4
5-year, $100 million.
Yeah, that's different. I'm talking about they still have the money.
5-year, $100 million. That's fucking quarterback numbers.
No, not no more. It's not.
Not for somebody like Lamar Jackson. What the
Brett-
fuck has he done?
What's Aaron Rodgers? $56 million a year next year.
I don't know.
What's the point?
Patrick Mahomes
What's
is
the
like
point in
360.
paying a quarterback that much money if you do damn good all fucking regular season and you choke every fucking year in the playoffs?
You're not going to get me to argue on his side because I think he's very overrated. I wouldn't pay him that much.
Speaking to all the fucking Ravens fans out there that think you need to pay him the money, and they're like,
No.
"Oh, it's Greg Roman's fault.
Because-
oh, it's fucking Harbaugh's fault."
And I said this when Rodgers got the bag. Like when you pay one position that much money, you can't pay anything else.
And
You
don't-
lose Devontae Adams because you just can't pay
Yeah.
everybody.
Right.
Devontae Adams had a chance to sign
You
for
got
the
to
same
spread
money,
your
though.
wealth. You can't
Yes.
put it all into one person. And
That's-
Lamar Jackson is not your one person.
No.
That's why when quarterbacks play on those rookie contracts, like when the Seahawks were so good, it's because Russell Wilson was making the fucking league minimum
Yeah.
or whatever.
He's making $800,000 a year 1 year.
right.
And then
You can have team around him.
I'll give it to the Ravens fans. There is some fucking coaching and play calling that they have done this year that is like, what in the fuck? All their 4th and inches or 4th and 2 attempts,
Yeah.
or not kicking the fucking field goal when they should have, and losing
With the best
games.
kicker in the NFL.
Yeah, arguably, probably by the end of his career, best of all time.
Yep.
Rodgers makes $1.1 million in base salary. Now, his signing bonus for this year was $58 million. And he got a workout bonus of $50,000.
That's a lot of money.
I'd work out for 50 grand.
Fuck yeah.
I probably could get motivated too.
I work out for $5,000. Fuck.
Scoot over, Tony.
Give me that bike when you're done with it.
Fucking bike.
Who won the Super Bowl last year?
We won the Super
Yeah,
Bowl
I can't
last
remember.
year.
The Rams.
The Rams.
The Ramsers.
And they had a $high quarterback though. And
Yeah.
I don't
Look
think
at him
Matt
this
Stafford's
year.
that good.
yeah,
What did he do this year?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're in big
I
trouble.
think
Buddy
that
got
is
hurt.
Matt
You
Stafford.
know who fucking fell off this year too? Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but
He also had no
he-
receivers for half the year.
And I think his line was busted up. So I'll give him a bit of a pass.
and he was
They are.
banged up.
We'll see what, because I think they're back to full strength for the playoffs. So if he
Right,
sucks it up in the playoffs,
Go Bolts.
now I did see somebody say that the results of this weekend have been accidentally leaked. Yeah, they have been.
The results of this weekend have been excellent. Oh, you talking about Vegas?
Tinfoil hat
The
wearer.
NFL. So let me.
WWE times 2.
No, here we
It
go.
is.
What
Hold
gets
on.
me is how you can make someone kick a 56-yard field goal with no time left, and we scripted that out. Motherfucker still has to kick the
What
field
do you
goal.
mean?
What do I mean? There's a lot of games or the last play of the game decides it. Somebody fucks up, but it's all. I don't buy that shit.
Okay, so we've got
Okay.
I want to see the league scores.
Yeah.
Chargers at Jacksonville. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Chargers win this game.
We're gonna do a football one after this. We got to do our third one.
No. I'm telling you, this is what I saw.
Okay.
So if you're putting money down, Chargers win, Cincinnati, and then Buffalo beats the shit out of them. On this side, Tom Brady wins. The Giants upset Minnesota, and then San Francisco keeps on rolling.
That's my whole picks I made for this
Yeah,
week
that's
too.
my picks too.
Brock Purdy just keep going.
Brock Purdy just keeps on a rolling.
That's gonna be
I don't know,
interesting.
man.
So what
I
did
think
that have to
Kirk
do for
Cousins
us?
is gonna fucking.
What are you leading that into?
I'll pull it up.
Okay,
right quick.
thank you.
Trey Lance is another one that the San Francisco is going to make it. You know, he's a rookie contract, but Brock Purdy looks like the deal. So Jimmy Garoppolo is going to walk.
Jimmy G, he's going to go to Seattle.
Oh, and lights of NFL.
You think so?
talk.
Geno Smith.
Congrats to our boy James
Yep.
Washington.
Signed with the Giants.
Left the Cowboys, got the Giants. Hopefully, makes a good run in the playoffs.
That's what makes a roster spot and gets that playoff.
That's
Yeah,
like-
that's a good spot for him. There's not a lot of talent there.
Well, we
Wide-
called
wide
we called
receivers.
Gus earlier, and he was like, they probably got to sign him to the practice squad,
I
do
texted
that,
you.
and then figure out who the fuck they got to let go.
I texted James, told him good luck. I said, get Andy's autograph, please, for Phil Simms. He said, okay, Jeff.
Who's Phil Simms?
Never mind.
I'm guessing you didn't say that.
No. Michael Strahan
Michael
or
Strahan.
Stacey Abrams. They both look alike.
Maybe it was on TikTok.
Or that
I don't know
guy
if I've
Blake
got
works
TikTok
for. And
on here.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know whether to smile back at you or kick a field goal.
You can get in trouble on TikTok though. I can't pull it up. But anyway, the results have been leaked somewhere. So put
This
your money
was it
down
what
on
you
those
said?
people.
Let's get Bentley and Lawson in here so we can get this done.
Okay, Jeff's ready to get this done.
Okay, thanks for nothing, Jeff.
We're over an hour.
Yeah, but it's the last one, Jeff.
Get him in here. Bentley and Lawson. And it's not letting me search on here. I don't know how this TikTok works on this.
Well, before I hop
pussy
off here, I've had a hell of a year.
It's been fun. It's been trying at times. The last couple weeks have been
Closing time.
One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer.
You gonna listen to that all the way back to Nebraska?
I know.
Yeah.
We are gonna have to start getting everything.
Oh, hey,
Was this funeral song music?
I was trying to find the results.
those of you
Love
in
you,
Nebraska,
Those of you in Nebraska,
Big
if you want to
Macs,
hunt
ducks.
snows,
Oh.
ducks, geese, pussy, let me know.
Big Duck feeds, Big Honker feeds, get a hold of Jeff.
Happy will be in on that pussy deal. Yeah. How much we talk?
It's empty.
How much we talking here is what Happy would say. Oh yes, I'm in.
Yes, yes. Love you, bye. Go Dogs. Is that the best moment ever? I just learned that Georgia is one of 4 teams to repeat. And then he left. It is Nebraska, which is why Blake gave a shit in the first place.
Ollie's comfortable over there, isn't he?
It is USC. Who else, Jeff?
USC, Nebraska,
Bama.
Georgia, and Bama.
Oh,
Your Kirby's pregame speech.
I did. I got me fired up.
I was fired up in the
Said
pheasant
it's
field this
fucking
morning.
simple, guys.
Is that what you're listening to before every
Yeah.
hunt?
Hit the man with a football.
How was the pheasant hunt this afternoon?
Great.
Put your headphones on there. Or I don't care if you do or not.
I can't listen to myself talk. It makes me sick.
Does it?
Yeah.
So we got Tom Selleck with us, and we've got Bubba Watson over here. But you said people said you look like Rory.
Yeah, back in the day.
Rory McIlroy?
When I grew my hair out and Rory had long hair, that's what everyone said I
Okay.
looked like.
You ever try to sign anything for anybody? Autograph anything?
No.
Oh yeah, let's leaked audio.
Do you think it was leaked, or do you think that's more of that bullshit? Like, do you think he knew he was getting recorded?
Probably.
Hey, Ben, both of our teams are national champions this year.
That's right.
Bring that out.
Who's your team?
Kansas.
Kansas
It's basketball. I
Jayhawks.
told you it don't count.
Kansas Jayhawks.
Yeah. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
They're number 2 in the polls right now.
Who's number 1?
Not Kansas.
People are gonna be riding down the road, and then this is gonna come on. They're gonna start just ramming people.
Hell yeah.
That'll get you fired up.
That'll
there.
get you fucking fired up. The shit's easy. Hit the man with the football.
Are they going to have you? You want to get Bill Selfs now? His fire up speech.
I bet Bill Self's got some good ones too.
So, do you think it's as important to win the basketball national championship or football?
Football.
Would you trade
To me
Kansas?
or to
I'm asking you as a Kansas fan.
basketball.
Yeah. So, well, no, but we all know that nobody gives a shit. But would you rather be a top 10 football team and go to the Orange Bowl in football every year and win 10 games in football or win one national championship?
I've already experienced that.
Well-
In 2008, Kansas won the Orange Bowl and the national championship.
What would you rather? What was you more proud of, Kansas football that year or the basketball?
I bought both shirts, so equal.
Their football did good this year, though,
They're getting
Hell
better.
yeah.
compared to.
Top 25 next year.
That you stepping out on the limb here. I like Kansas. I mean, my dad's from Kansas. My aunt's a huge Kansas basketball fan. Get season tickets, and I still don't. Nobody cares about basketball.
State
When-
Kansas does.
If Kansas left the Big 12 tomorrow and went to sign with a conference, nobody'd give 2 shits about getting them
I don't think so.
because it's basketball and
I
it
think
doesn't
they're
bring
holding
in.
out. I mean, they're going to build up their football program. They'll probably go Big Ten. That's where I'm saying that's the best fit for them.
It's Big
If-
10,
if-
smart school, good basketball program. Can let
Decent football.
Ohio State beat them in football every year by 60. Yeah, that's perfect.
Were you sad that you weren't in Georgia to witness all the shenanigans that went on with this epic win?
Well,
It seems like it's good luck that I'm out here
Oh,
because
okay.
both years I've been out here, we've won.
So next year,
so
3
next
for 3.
year, you know, you're gonna fuck it all
Next
up.
year we'll see how it goes.
So have you gotten a job yet?
No,
Have you had some interviews?
no, I have one tomorrow.
You have one tomorrow.
What are you gonna do about your hair?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do about the beard? You got to trim that.
I'm about to go get a haircut after this.
What about the beard?
I'm gonna shave it.
Are you?
You're gonna shave it all off?
No, I'm gonna.
It doesn't look bad.
I'm gonna clean it up.
You're gonna clean it up?
Little trim job.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad.
Who's cutting your hair?
It don't matter. We don't need to bring up names. So are you getting? Are you getting? Is this a big time interview? Big company or a small company?
It's a pretty big. It's a pretty big company, but it's just a Zoom interview. So
So what's the step after this?
that's
In
what I'm
person.
gonna ask him. Yeah, probably in person interview.
Is this an Atlanta company?
No, I don't think they're out of Atlanta. It's gonna be in Augusta.
That's where you. I thought you said Augusta was a shithole.
I mean, it's not a great place.
So it is.
If that's where the
shithole.
job is, then it's a
Well,
lot better. Or where
There's
you
some
work from
very
home.
good parts of Augusta.
Yeah, the golf course.
Yeah,
Other than that, it's not much, huh?
it's the second biggest city in Georgia.
Well, I don't mean shit.
There's a seafood place that we went and ate there, and I was so sad to find out it was a chain.
What was the name of that place?
Captain D's.
No, Captain D's ain't bad though.
Crab Shack.
No,
It was the boiling pot, maybe.
No.
Oh, the boiling shrimp.
you might be speaking my language.
Boiling shrimp is.
They bring it out.
There's
well,
one in
fuck.
Statesboro too. Did they have the Chinese? Like when you go to hibachi, they give you those big plates. Is that what they
Yes.
had?
And they had these bags that went over them
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
the boiling shrimp.
Yep.
Got one in Statesboro.
No, I don't know that might have
It was-
juicy crab.
Juicy-
Juicy crab.
Yep.
Oh, we just got one of those in Brunswick, and the reviews are shitty.
Yeah, the juicy crab. The one in Augusta is really good. So if you end up living there, go to the juicy crab. It's
Yeah, the
great.
food was good there. It's spicy as hell.
You got to be careful.
Cajun.
You got to be careful. But we were so excited, like we thought it was like this authentic place, and we I can't remember what stop we made next, but there was another juicy crab. We are like, motherfucker.
All of them, or the one in Brunswick, is in a old Golden Corral.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I get that vibe. Do you want to
They
sort
were
of this,
so-
Lawson?
There were so many better places y'all could have gone.
In Augusta?
Yeah, yeah.
What's
Well,
the best place in
I
Augusta?
didn't know you then.
Miyabi's was my favorite restaurant, and it's a hibachi place. And it's
No,
really
I'm talking
good.
seafood.
We ate at a place called The Plate or something there. It's
Mhm.
really nice in Augusta. I think
in
it was called The Plate.
downtown.
I don't know where. No, it was on a strip mall or something, but it was a real fancy. All the golfers go in. They had all their pictures and stuff.
Mhm.
It was an expensive place. It was good. It was good food.
There's a lot of nice places in Augusta.
We try to always do, me and Michelle, the diners, drive-ins, and dives. She'll look up like places they've been to, and we go eat them. We eat the Purple Moose or something, which is in Charleston.
Yeah,
It was called the Purple Moose.
I worked at a
Tattooed
diners,
moose.
drive-ins, and dives restaurant.
Where we're at?
Southern Soul Barbecue, St. Simon's Island.
Good.
Oh yeah.
What's
So did they ever tell you like the secret behind all the good shit that they make? Or
No,
you
I was
just,
a,
like,
I was a,
served
bu- I was a busser. I was in college. I was working 2 jobs.
what's the place's name
Started
in
from the
South
bottom,
Lake?
now
The
you're
chicken
here.
place.
That's right.
Whistle Pig, maybe.
There's a whistle pig, yeah.
Is that
We
what
did
it
this
is?
last time.
What was the name of that place?
I don't remember. You're all bent
There's
out
a
of shape
whistle
about.
Yeah, I want to go
fucking
there and
fried
try it.
chicken.
It's a fried chicken
Oh
place.
yeah,
And Andy, for some reason, is anti-fried chicken.
that was me.
Babes?
No, that's
Have you
in
ever had
Abilene.
Dave's?
Abilene has one. Is it pretty good?
Oh, it's the best.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We're at Fort Worth.
Yeah, it's in
There's
South
one,
Lake.
Yeah, Roanoke. I don't know anyone. I don't think they have one
Babe's
around.
Chicken Diner.
Yeah.
They've got one in Abilene.
Whistle Britches.
Whistle Britches, yeah. Supposed to be. Anyways, it's a anything it's diners, drive-ins is usually pretty good that we've been to.
Yeah, there was another one that he went to on St. Simon's, but it closed. It's like Cajun.
St. Simon's a bunch of rich white people, right?
That's why you're there.
I live in Brunswick, the mainland.
So is that where the what is it they call it on that show Outer Banks? The poor people, the
Pogues.
Pogues. Are y'all a bunch of Pogues?
Well, I didn't grow up there.
So you're a Pogue.
No, that's where I went to college.
So what
Brunswick.
Yeah,
what are the rich people called?
Assholes.
they're rich people.
And the Pogues is the poor people?
Yeah, but they don't call them that.
Well,
No,
that's what they do on the
there's-
show.
Yeah, that's a TV show, Jeff.
Is there no
Comes out
chicks
in
that look
40
like her in there?
Oh yeah,
Comes out in 45 days.
she's a smoke
really,
show.
Really excited.
huh?
Really excited.
Yeah. Like,
Outer Banks 3 comes out 45
oh,
days.
really?
It's a good series.
Sea Island is kind of like that. That's like the rich part of Glenn County. Well, St. Simon's has got a lot of money too, but a lot of vacation homes.
St. Simon's Island.
Mm-hmm.
What in the hell is Blake doing in there?
Honking.
So Lawson, was you happier than Happy was today?
I heard he was pouting last night.
He was pouting this morning during our hunt.
Oh, because y'all had he did a pheasant hunt with you.
Yeah.
Has he
And
made you a
was,
good
He
hand?
was moping.
Yeah, he's good.
Does he do good with the dogs? Or does he just stay back and let you do it all?
I mean, those dogs run themselves.
Am I going to have to be the pheasant guy next year, or is he going to know how to do this?
He'll know how to do it. I don't know if he wants to, though.
What's he want to do?
He says he likes to watch birds work.
Pheasants work? He don't want to watch dogs work? I like watching dogs
enjoy
work.
it.
I like watching dogs work.
Oh, Happy.
The thing is, he's getting handed dogs that have been run in that same field forever. So
It ought to be an easy job for him.
yeah, those dogs know exactly what they're doing. I think it's a great job.
Maybe me and Lou will just take it over, and just me and him will do it. Just
y'all
us
have
two.
y'all have fun.
Just us two. We'll be out there running around.
You always have good hunts, and the customer's always happy.
That's right.
You're the savior, is what you are. I said if I had to vote on MVP this year, it would be Bentley Murdock over there.
Over your mom?
He saves the day. No matter what conditions, the guy's out. He's like
Except that one day when it rained.
he's like the postal service, rain or
I
shine.
forgot about that day.
Yeah, but you
You
learned.
dropped the ball.
That
You
was
learned.
my one fuck up running pheasant hunts.
I think
Bentley Murdock.
Ben and Michelle, the ladies,
Ben saves the day
Ben and
every
the
day.
ladies. My guys, I'm telling you right now, I've been really happy with the guys. Everybody's done a good job. We haven't had any issues at all.
Except for Josh Moore.
Hey, Josh Moore didn't do nothing wrong. What did he do wrong?
Jeff.
I haven't had any clients that were upset about any of their
We've
hunts.
had. It's been a wonderful year. It's went by really fast. It has. It's been a wonderful year. The guys working here. Michelle told me that. She goes about week 2. She goes, you know, it's crazy. She goes, last year a lot of these guys were first year guides and everybody was kind of quiet. She goes, nobody's quiet anymore. Everybody has gotten where they're at,
know.
and they fuck with each other and they got stories on each other, and it's been wonderful.
Michelle called me a motherfucker when I walked in the other day.
Why?
Because I was barking.
Barking about them dogs.
Talking about the dogs. She was upset.
Oh, big TCU gal.
Yeah.
Yeah, big TCU
As
gal.
of 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What a win, though. I mean, you gotta hand it to Georgia. They beat the retarded stepsister that made it to the dance.
And Memory Kate was talking about, oh, this Mac. I'm just such a fan of Max Dugan. I was like, did you even know he was?
Did you know who this kid was?
That's
Why
what I
y'all so
said.
hate? Why y'all so hating on Max? Mingo Andy says they don't deserve to be there.
They
I
didn't
think
deserve to be in the national
they won,
championship
didn't they?
game.
They beat the
Yeah, they
semifinals.
won. But if it was 8 or 12 team playoff, I think TCU
If your
runs
aunt
out of
had a
luck.
dick, she'd be your uncle.
Yeah.
They did what they were supposed to
Yeah.
do. The body of work they did, they deserve to be there. They beat
Yeah.
Michigan, and Michigan beat the shit out of Ohio State. Ohio State should have won the game. Georgia's very
agree.
lucky. Very lucky. Georgia was the best football team. The best team won the national championship. There's no doubt about it. And if y'all would have played Alabama, I think y'all would have beat Alabama by 10 points.
Yeah.
And everybody in Alabama was like, what the fuck's you talking about? Well, you shouldn't have lost the games you lost.
It was bad. They had Saban there as like a commentator.
He did not like David Pollock
Did you
telling
see
him that
that?
Georgia's the new.
Oh, yeah.
They're the new powerhouse.
So,
rolls his eyes.
have you seen the projected if it was like a 12-team playoff? Have you seen the bracket, what it would have been?
No.
TCU would have played Tulane and then Utah. Georgia would have played the winner of Tennessee and Kansas State. Michigan would have played the winner of Alabama, USC.
I bet Alabama would have beat Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it would have set up to basically be Georgia, Alabama in the national championship, or Clemson,
And that's what it was last year.
No, Clemson wasn't going to be there.
Clemson, and then Ohio State. Penn
Ohio State would have beat Clemson.
I don't know, but it's pretty cool.
Well, we're going to have that next year. We're going to have 8 teams next year.
Confirmed. They're going to
I
8
think
games.
it's going to be confirmed, and you can count that the SEC is going to have 3 or 4 teams in there, and they deserve to.
Delta 8,
They
gotcha.
do.
No.
The number
15.
the number one team, the benefactors of getting into the playoffs every year is going to be the Big 12 and the new Pac-10 or whatever it is, because you're going to have one team every year in that's going to lose one game probably, and they're going to get a play and they go to the big dance. And you know what? TCU has had a great season. They got the shit beat out of them, but still, what a great year. You got to play in the national
They got
championship.
to go to the
game.
national championship.
That's right.
But the Big
As an
12
also ran.
The Big 12 has had a team every single year, it seems like, that has one loss, they deserve to be in, and then they just get their shit blown out every single year.
It was
But they-
Cincinnati last year.
But they beat Michigan, though. That's what everybody forgets about. They beat a semifinalist.
Yeah.
I don't think they beat them, but 3 times out of 10.
Yeah.
They played, but they beat that team, so they deserve to be where they were at.
No, 100%.
It would have
I
been a
just wish
better
it was-
game with Michigan, though, I think.
Well, of course it would have been. And I tell you what, if Ohio State would have played TCU, I think TCU still would have got beat by 3 touchdowns.
I think Georgia beats them 10 out of 10 times, but I think 4 or 5 of those times it's a close game.
Ohio State played like TCU did against Michigan, against Georgia. They had everything go their way.
Yeah.
They just didn't finish. Where TCU did finish.
Can we talk about how the Georgia Bulldogs were an underdog the entire year going into this national championship? It's a true
Shit.
Cinderella story.
Who said that?
Your running back.
Lawson is got hatred for Georgia because they
Lot
don't
of
play
hate-
nobody.
lot of hate
He
in this
showed me
room.
last night Georgia's team they play next year, and it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even play nobody with a winning record hardly.
Georgia's only been
for
scheduled
me.
Alabama one time in the last 15 years during the regular season.
I don't know how you can be in the SEC and not play where you
I didn't
change
either.
every
Yeah.
time.
They are. It's a set up for Alabama or
NFL's
Florida
rigged, so is
or-
the SEC.
huh?
Said the
NFL's
NFL,
rigged,
man.
so is the SEC. I think so. Here's their schedule for next year.
Powerhouse.
UT Martin to start off with.
Tough.
Tough. UT Martin, Ball State, South Carolina,
University of Alabama, Birmingham.
UAB, Auburn, Kentucky, Vanderbilt.
5 out of the first.
Vanderbilt gave
You know
us-
those Commodores.
Vanderbilt gave a pretty tough game this year. I
5
believe.
out of the first 6 games are at home.
I'm telling you right now,
are they?
They're they're undefeated. The whole
Next year?
time. Fuck yeah, Florida and Missouri ain't going to beat them. Ole Miss isn't. They don't play nobody. They don't play.
Georgia
They don't
only
play
plays-
LSU. They don't play
They
Alabama.
only play 3 away games next year.
that UT Martin school, that's where that's near that lake, that Reelfoot Lake where the
Accident happened.
Yeah.
Are we afraid of UT Martin at all? Not at all.
no,
They go to Auburn. They go to Vanderbilt.
big horse school.
That's it. They got two away games.
No, Florida too.
Florida.
Well,
they go to
that's not
Jacksonville.
even-
Oh well, that's a fucking home game though.
That's not even at
Is that their entire schedule?
Tallahassee.
Yes,
Yeah, that's it.
they don't play LSU. They don't
And of
play.
course,
Oh no, I'm sorry.
We
I'm
got
sorry.
we got
Oh.
the old
We got
yellow
we got
jackets.
we got Tennessee, and then that'll be if. But
That's a
Hooker's
good
gone.
game.
and this is another point is before every rivalry game in the SEC, they give the team that they want to win and bye week before it. So Georgia's got an off week before Florida.
Right.
Well, that's big game.
Well, is Tennessee going to go back to Tennessee we've seen the last 15 years, or are they going to be the Tennessee from this year?
Oh,
They're gonna go. They've. What's gonna happen to the coach? Is he staying?
So
seems
far,
like
he
it
is.
is.
I don't.
He should. He had a great. I think he had a great season.
Well, there's been some talk that some NFL teams are interested in him.
Oh, really? I thought he was gonna go back to.
He won't go.
OU.
He won't go to OU. No.
Pissed him off too bad.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't stay where he's at. Let's be honest. If you're at Tennessee and you win 8 or 9 games a year, he can keep his job for a long time.
Not
Yeah.
to switch up things too much, but did you see where the House is going to vote on eliminating the IRS completely and
Thank
just going to a
gosh.
flat tax?
Be fine with me.
That's a fucking cocksucker in there.
I saw that they
Steve.
got rid of the 87.
1,000
Thousand,
IRS
yeah.
agents. That ought to,
Well,
right there.
Well, that cuts a
That's
lot of
gonna-
spending.
That's going to sure hurt Joe Biden's job numbers.
Well,
for
I
next
think
month.
Biden said he was going to veto it all, so we're back to playing games.
I don't know.
Okay, here's my thing. This is in typical Republican Democratic bullshit of not doing nothing. Why didn't they do this when Trump was in office? Why didn't someone do this when we could have signed it? Because they didn't want to do this, really. They just want to talk and make it look like they're trying to do
They
something.
want to look like they're doing shit.
Look like they're working for
Yeah,
us.
we're not really doing it.
Would
We don't
that-
need IRS no more. Do the flat tax. They bring in the same amount of money.
Would
I saw-
that put accountants and stuff out of business?
Tough shit.
No, I'm asking you. Would it?
No, because big businesses are still going to have accountants do their inner auditing. There's a lot of stuff that would be done. You're still going to have to pay a sales tax. So those people, you're still going to be needing accountants. But what it's going to do is it's going to do away with the stupid ass income tax.
But like I've got an accountant, and I
Yes.
just think that if we went to this flat tax, I don't know. I think I'm smart enough to figure out because it goes off of what you spent, right?
He won't be there for you. You won't need an accountant.
That's what I'm saying. But to people like me, I don't think that I would need an accountant anymore
No.
if they went to this flat tax.
Like
Like,
a-
now I need them because I don't know what I can write off and what
Are
I
they going to
can't.
tax you on your income at all, or just
No,
goods?
none.
What you spend.
Just be
That'll
spending.
that'll never go through.
They passed the House is 100% Republican. Not one Democrat voted for it, but every Republican did. Why would it not though? 80% of the people in
makes
this
too much sense.
80% of the people in the country, no matter which side you vote for, that's what they want. Could you imagine not having to keep up the hassles of receipts, having to cheat on your taxes and all the shit you got to do now to survive? People don't have to do this shit no more. Just
Yeah.
spend your money. Businesses, though, any retail business is going to have a 10 or 15% tax on anything they sell. Go up on the price 15% and do it. That's fine with me. I would be for it.
Yeah.
You're against that?
No, I just feel like our tax code's so old. I feel like it would.
Well, yeah, that's
Probably.
what they're trying to get rid of all that shit.
I feel like it would be a struggle.
You know, there wasn't income taxes until 1943, I think.
Well, y'all don't have it here.
We
State-
did too.
state
We're-
income
Y'all don't
There
have.
was no federal.
Oh yeah.
I think 1943 is when they started in, maybe.
No, we don't have a state.
There was no federal tax nowhere until
No, but he's saying we don't have that here.
God damn, it's like talking to your mom
God damn,
sometimes.
it's just like talking to
yes,
Michelle.
I understand that, Andy. I mean, I'm on the same page as you. I'm saying there was no federal income tax until 1943 or 1913 or something.
Y'all have state income tax?
Yeah.
Have we not cleared that shit up yet? Everybody
Well-
listening, Georgia has a state income tax.
I didn't know about Georgia.
1909,
Yeah.
Jeff.
1909 is when it was.
Yep.
But up until then, we didn't have to have it. Our government.
We
you know
were a
much,
brand new country.
you
We
know
didn't
much-
know anything.
You know how much our country brings in a month in tax dollars?
Got to be a couple trillion. No, probably billions.
$300 billion a month our federal government gets. $300 billion a month. Audit them fuckers and see what's coming up. They can't pass an audit because they got so much
Yeah, they
fucking
can't-
money and
they keep failing their
yeah,
audits.
all the time. But they're going to tell us we can't spend. We need to audit you.
I bet California will be real happy if they got rid of income taxes.
The states probably will still have them.
Oh yeah.
How much
That's
did
where
you
you'll need
say,
your count.
Jeff?
$300 billion a month is what I saw yesterday.
No, this says 570 billion in the fiscal year.
But what will that do to like?
I saw a deal that said they bring in 300 billion. What are you looking at?
I just typed in how much does the government make on taxes?
What will that do to Social Security though?
Shouldn't do nothing with it. It has nothing to do with anything except income tax.
Just getting the money from somewhere else.
But
this-
money
but
will
this-
be taken somewhere else. People when you buy Learjet for $50 million and you're P Diddy or Puff Daddy or whoever the fuck he is, he
You're gonna
spends
pay
$50
on
million.
that.
You're going to spend 15% more. There's going to be no write-offs.
Mhm.
Everything's going to be taxed 15%. Shotgun shells, anything you do. So at the end of the year, you don't have to come up with any money. Now, the Christmas and January fuckers that get all the big income tax checks that don't fucking pay taxes,
Yeah.
their days are going to be done. I'm all for that shit.
So they would just tinker with the sales tax. You get,
They would add a flat tax to it. It
but
wouldn't
you
even
would
be.
get 15%.
We don't pay sales tax federally. We pay state sales tax. So it would be
But
a
that would have to
federal
be
sales
divvied up.
tax.
But they would be added on to your product.
Yeah.
So you would pay the 8 because it's 8 in Texas.
8.25.
8.25, and then you would pay 15% more, and that would go to federal.
Yep.
Correct?
Or 12 or 10 or whatever it is.
Right.
Everything would have a 15% markup on price. So companies would have to keep up with their sales tax. I think
Fucking
it's a
no-
great
but
you
deal.
don't get it taken off.
But-
We're
Can't write
ten
any
ninety
of it
nine.
off?
No, you can't write anything off. It's not. It's just a flat tax.
Oh, fuck.
If you buy something, but think about it though. What you're doing is you're making it fair. If you're a rich person, you spend more money. If you're poor, you don't buy shit.
But
The poor people won't pay, but we all pay the same rate. I
Okay.
think that's fair.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here. If you're poor and you're on a fixed income, you can't afford to pay 15% more on bread and milk.
It's true.
Get a
But-
job.
You can't say that to an 87-year-old lady that's on fucking
Disability. They
Dis-
probably will
or
go up.
whatever.
They'll probably go up on her
Eat saltines.
disability.
huh?
Eat saltines.
They'll
You,
probably
all they
you
can
don't
eat.
you don't mean that at
Yeah,
all.
I'm telling you right now.
You're not being serious here. You're not
What
taking
about
this
the
matter
small
serious.
business owner?
I
So
feel
I
like
am a small business owner
so
You would pay 15% more?
and not have to fuck with having to pay for an accountant and I deal with the IRS.
But you
Poor,
probably-
Ben- poor
I bet
Bentley
if-
wouldn't have a job.
I bet
tough shit.
No,
Getting their job.
no,
You're the MVP.
no. I feel like if you spend a lot of money as a business, you'd probably be able to write some of that off.
There's nothing to write off.
Even on the amount of money you spend,
No, everything is taxed.
people are gonna be pissed. They're
No.
not gonna write off a
That's what he's
boat.
saying.
80%.
Christmas in February or
80
March is fucked.
80% of the people in the country want
IRS
this.
will fuck.
They don't want to fuck with it. They want to. At the end of the year, you don't do nothing. You don't have to worry about keeping up with shit. All you do is go down the road. You ain't got to worry about the IRS coming and fucking sticking a damn microscope up your ass.
Yeah,
You don't have to deal with any of that shit anymore. You just do your
it would
business.
simplify it very.
Very simple, and that's why nobody likes it. It's simple.
Yeah,
Things
accountants are probably gonna be strongly against this.
Things will work out. There's still going to be. You're still going to have to pay your sales tax. So companies are going to still have to have accountants.
Yeah,
But it's just not as much. You just got to pay your sales tax.
but no private accountants.
Well,
Do it like
there'll
tax
be
accountants.
companies that, but that's the deal. We get rid of the taxes.
Yeah.
Who the fuck want? I mean, do you feel like you get representation for your taxation?
No.
No.
Okay. Do you, Lawson, Andy?
No.
That's why people are tired of it.
Yeah.
You know, if we're not gonna have a voice and we don't get anything out of what we get, then let's fucking do away with it.
I feel like I'm not ever gonna receive a single check from Social Security
You're not.
as a 25-year-old
You're not. It's not going to be there.
person.
Won't be there.
Where's it gonna be at?
But you're gonna pay it.
You're gonna
until
pay
you're
it.
I
40.
know.
You're gonna get it. They just
You think?
yeah. They can't
Hopefully,
cut
I
that
have
off.
a good enough retirement.
You know why they'll never cut it off? Because if they do, they're out of business as a politician.
What
Yeah.
I don't understand is there's a lady in town, her husband died, and she had to pick which Social Security she wanted.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
She either had to pick his, she picked his because he had more money in the account. But
Yeah.
she'd paid in her entire life.
And she's missing out on hers.
And she doesn't,
his.
she gets his, she
Okay.
got to pick one. You could either take your dead husband's Social Security or you can take yours. Well, she took her husband's because he had more money in it.
Yeah.
She'd paid in her entire life to Social Security. So all that money that she's paid in is gone. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
I know a
completely.
couple of instances. This is how fucked up the government is that same scenario, but they're just paying the husband. The check shows up in the mail every single one. He could be dead
Right.
2-3 years. She's cashing the checks. She's still alive. When she goes, somebody else will take up that Social Security check.
Right.
Their grandkids, anything like that. I know a couple instances where
Where they just where it just fell through the cracks that they died.
yeah,
Really?
and they're just showing up every single month in their mailbox.
The government should have to pay you every dime you send into them with interest. Everybody. It's the biggest Ponzi
But what
scheme
about
in
the
the
husband?
world.
I mean, should she get her husband's though, or should when he dies it should just go away? When
No,
he
no, no,
does?
no. If you're married to someone, you should get their spousal support. But what I'm saying is if Andy dies, if Andy died yesterday, and you've paid in $37,000 in Social Security in your young age, the government should write Jesse a check for $37,000 and be done with it. If like my father-in-law died 10 years ago. He died and he was 70 years old. He died of lung cancer. He never collected a dime of Social Security, paid in it for his whole life. It's just done. They keep that money.
Disappeared.
They keep that money. That's their money.
Because he wasn't married when he passed away.
Right. And that's bullshit deal. All that money he paid in should be a living will to someone in his family. He should have it a deal that I want to give it to my daughters, my grandkids, whatever he wants to do. It don't matter. And that money should be there. Everybody, you look at the obituaries and look and see how many people died under the age of 62 years old. Them people paid in and never collected a dime. And that's what's fucked up about that whole system.
It should be flush with cash.
Yes.
But they're in it to make money, not donate.
Right. Yeah. So, but I just don't know I don't know how they're going to fix it. I don't think that they're going to. I don't think it's in their best interest to fix it.
I think big business isn't going to like it either.
If they get rid of Social Security?
No, get rid of the tax.
Oh.
The income tax. Well, I don't know.
Just because there's so many write-offs and there's so many
Yeah.
loopholes?
Yeah. But when you pay income tax, when I pay it on a W-2, my employer has to match it. So
I don't think employers are going to be. I think 80% of the people in this country, I don't know who the 20% of people are that think that want to do it.
I'd have to look at it more. I'm talking out of my ass.
Well, I don't know who wants to have to pay taxes. You only pay on what you buy. That's fair. If
Yeah.
your boss owns $100 million yacht and he buys it and has to pay 15%, I'm good with that.
What about
If the guy down the road buys a pack of cigarettes for $8 and has to pay 15%, I'm good with that. You pay for what you spend, and that's the only fair way. It's not fair to tax someone for being successful, and that's what our country does. We overtax people that are successful, and then we reward people that don't do shit. Like a single mom with 5 kids gets $20,000 for income tax refund.
But hold on, I
That ain't a
thought
refund.
Trump was bragging about using the tax code to his advantage and not paying any taxes.
He
So, I
did.
mean, you can't say that it doesn't reward the super wealthy.
No, I'm saying this one will.
it fucks middle America?
Yes.
Yes, but I'm saying this new one would reward everybody. If that super yacht is bought by somebody like Donald Trump, he's got to pay taxes. There's no tax breaks on
It would
that shit.
definitely be more evenly distributed.
Yes.
Distributed.
And the government, there's politicians still going to fuck us out of our money.
Yeah.
They always do. They find a way to ruin our money. You know, they want to know what's the problem is. Quit sending money to Ukraine. I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah,
And everybody's tired of that shit.
I agree.
Are they though?
The people in D.C. probably aren't. Do you know anybody that's for it?
There's someone down the road that's got a Ukraine flag hanging out their window.
Where at?
Oh,
Down on the way to Monday.
yeah.
Oh, I saw them idiots.
What's happening over there is it's very sad, but it's not.
It's not our problem.
But
Not our
what's
battle.
crazy is at the beginning of this whole thing is like this conspiracy came out that they're laundering money through Ukraine.
Is that a conspiracy?
No, not now.
It's
but
true.
I mean, it's going right in front of everyone's face, and no one's doing anything about it.
The dumbest people in the world are the U.S. citizens. We're fucking idiots.
Well,
We're just
comfortable.
What is it you say? Bad times makes good people, and good
Hard
times make bad people.
times create hard men. Hard men create easy times. Easy times create soft men. Soft men create hard times.
Yeah.
I'll let you pick where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the bottom of that pole right now.
We're not in a terrible time though.
No, but we're getting
we're-
closer.
We're in the soft men category.
Yeah.
So we all know what's coming up. Everybody but you, Bentley.
Hard times.
Everybody but you's soft out here.
That's right.
You're the only one.
I
can tell by your-
wrangling
by-
pheasants.
by
About to
your-
get in the real world.
By your rugged beard and
Got them Tom Selleck looks there, buddy.
I don't even know who that is.
you know who
Magnum
Tom
PI.
Selleck is?
No,
He's on Blue Bloods too. You look like a young one.
but he's a handsome devil.
He is. He's a good looking dude. And I'm telling you, he's not as hot as Happy is probably.
I'd do him.
Yeah. I wouldn't go that far.
He's
Andy.
got a hard jawline.
He does. So do
Yeah.
you.
Well, you cover yours up with a beard.
I know. I
Nice.
might have to rock that power stash.
Nice eyebrows.
Nice and bushy.
Nice and bushy eyebrows.
He's got a better hairline. Than
That
me,
is
though.
what you need
He
to
does.
do.
You are fucking, keep your hat on.
I'm about to go get a cut.
Well, have you had a good time this year?
Oh yeah.
You're going to be here through the end. Both of y'all are. So we'll probably do another podcast with y'all before then. Have you had a good time, Lawson?
Oh yeah.
Today's hunt made up for anything
Oh,
that was
yeah.
ever bad.
Those last
Y'all
2 years
deserve
on
that.
ducks.
Y'all deserve
Yeah.
that. All you've wanted is a widgeon hunt since you got here, and
Oh
you
yeah.
finally burned them down.
Mallards didn't play this morning, but
Well, you got
the
one.
Widgeon did.
You got one.
No pintails at all.
Mm-mm.
When's the last time we did a duck hunt and not kill a pintail?
That was very surprising.
Yeah.
They were about 200 yards up though.
Were
We
they
saw
just
some,
working?
Just being pintails.
No,
being
just circling.
pintail.
I mean,
Just being pintails.
No, just flying by.
just doing their
going
shit.
by. Yeah. Just
Just
flying
up there
by.
cutting donuts.
Yeah.
All right, let's
What,
get,
what was Happy saying? Oh, we can get Happy in here, and he
Yeah,
can
let's
he
get
can
Happy
tell
in
his
there.
side of the story. Listen, thank you guys a lot, and like I said, MVP vote for Bentley Murdock over
Thank
there.
you.
that's kind of rude to Lawson. Lawson does a hell of a job too.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if I had to pick
Lawson's
anything-
our head duck scout.
If I'm picking MVP, I'm going Josh Moore. Just because that would wear everybody else out. Ollie, are you comfortable? Ollie, are you comfortable? You're good.
Send us Happy, Happy and Logan. I do like that Bentley he's got Happy on a root beer count.
Does he?
Yes.
Well, how many root beers was he having?
How many root beers? What's Happy's count? He gets one a day, but if you'll listen closely, when Happy goes and gets a root beer, Bentley will be like, Happy, how many's that today? That's 2. He said, all right, well, this is the last one, just so you know that.
You're only allowed 2 root beers a day? That's Bentley's rule, not my rule. Well, you're his assistant, right? And Josh Moore's assistant.
Happy, happy, happy.
Not mine.
Now, rumor is you were pouting last night.
Pouting?
Pouting.
I'd flip that.
a
I'd
pity
flip that
party.
around the other way, other ear.
Damn, you're hard on shit, kid. Were you throwing a little fit yesterday when you found out you were not going on the duck hunt?
Not a fit. Not a fit.
Pouting. Pouting.
I wasn't too upset about it, but sure. I guess if you call it pouting, sure. Go ahead.
So it
What would
wasn't
you
pouting.
call it?
Just irritated, I guess.
Irritated.
Who are you most irritated at? Jeff for not letting you go, or the fact that Bentley? Because I feel like Bentley probably could have given you a little like reprieve from the pheasant hunt.
No, it was.
It's all Jeff.
No, I didn't get mad at anybody.
You
There's
just said
two-
that you were upset. Who were you upset at?
No one. I was just upset that I couldn't go.
But somebody made a decision that you couldn't go.
That was the decision, yeah. I was
So
just upset.
so you were mad at the person that made the decision.
I was just mad I couldn't go. That's it. I wasn't mad at the decision, maybe because I understand the decision. I just mad I couldn't go.
Yeah, but how many pheasant hunters did you have?
5.
You don't think Bentley could have done that by himself?
Oh, he could have, but
And then
It's-
you
it's
could have,
easy.
and then you could have gone out there and like fucking chopped it up with the boys, big old duck hunt.
I could have gone and helped with the pheasant hunt anyways. We were waiting
Oh,
on
you
them.
could have.
Yeah.
You were waiting on everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's fine.
I don't feel like it is. I feel like if I'd have been out here, I could have represented you a little bit more, and you could have gotten in on on this big duck hunt.
Oh well.
The highlight of your year, and it all got shot to shit.
I've had a great year, so
Yeah, but could you imagine this duck hunt, like putting that on your resume?
that would have been fun.
It would have been. You saw some of the videos.
Oh yeah,
I just feel bad that this poor kid came all the way from Iowa and he had to miss out on this.
Logan, do you think I'm buying into any of this shit? No.
Not at all. What was he like last night?
He was kind of pissed off.
He was?
Yeah.
Just kind of
You
sitting
could
there,
tell.
just
You
real
could tell.
real quiet.
Yeah. You could tell.
Let me tell you something.
You're not fooling anybody.
We're going to do another one of them probably in the next day or so, or 3 or 5 or so.
Go ahead, Logan. Tell your side. Tell us what he was
Yeah.
saying.
So, Ben had pig hunters last night,
Mhm.
and they shot a pig.
Yep.
And we went down to shoot a pig or clean it, and Happy was down there, and Ben told him, or I think you said,
I'll just go grab pheasants.
get pheasants.
Yeah.
And Ben was like, yeah, if you do that, that'd be great. And he just kind of marched out, hopped in his truck, and took off. I was like,
You were getting things
Well,
ready
Yeah, I was getting ready for a
Yeah.
pheasant hunt. And then
so
I
that
But
you
it-
could go duck hunting.
So he didn't call me a fat
No.
motherfucker or nothing like that.
no.
Okay, good. That's good. I heard you did say that the other night about me. That's okay.
I mean, it's okay to be upset with people out here. Like you should have been upset. I'd have been upset if I'd have had my hopes set that I'm going to go on this once in a lifetime type hunt, and then all of a sudden Jeff's like, "Oh no, by the way, you've got to help with."
Jeff never even said that. I said the guys that are going with it are the guys that've hunted with them.
2 people on this.
Logan,
pheasant
you
hunt.
didn't get to go, did you? No. If you'd have been one of the guys on the trip, you would have got to go.
Yeah.
That's the way it was nothing like that. So Andy's just trying to stir shit up here is what Andy's trying to do. Yeah, you are too. Yeah, you are big time.
I'm looking out for your best interest, Happy.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
thank
what he's
you.
done that all year, hasn't he?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Have you had a fun time so far, Happy?
yes sir.
Been a good time? Now, you had some people from Clear Lake that live in the same town you did that were just left here.
Yep.
And your mom teaches one of their kids in school?
Yep, both of those kids. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He told me to tell you, did you see him when he left?
I did not.
He told me to tell you that he's going to tell your mom that you're a good young man.
Well, that's good. Nice.
Yep. But he says if it's been a fucked up day today, he's going to tell him get rid of your ass. No. So you've enjoyed your time down here.
Yes sir.
Logan, second year.
Yep.
How you been?
Good.
You've had a good time?
Yep.
Going to be back next year for sure. Happy don't know what he's doing yet, do you, Happy?
No, I got to talk to the job back home.
The
Make
job
sure-
back home.
Make sure I still got bills paid.
You get your bills paid.
Yeah.
So have you done up down here? Have you made money?
Yeah.
You had fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Once in a while, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21 years old. That's a fun job to have at 21.
Yes, it is.
Like Logan, he's got one more year, then he's going to be running the shop at home, right?
Yep.
You
You're the
looking
big
forward to
dog.
being the boss?
It'll be fun.
Yeah, you just wait.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
give your girlfriend like a promotion or a raise or something.
Yeah, how's
'cause,
that
like,
gonna
I mean,
work?
You can't
I
be.
don't know.
You can't be. Dating the help.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough. What if y'all break up? Can you imagine how awkward that would be at work?
Mm.
Especially if you got dumped by her. If you
Yeah.
do the dumping, it's awkward, but you're still the fucking boss and she can hit the road. But if she dumps you and you're the boss,
That's gonna be weird.
like 20 years down the road, you'd be like, bitch, you should have married me. Should have dumped my ass.
You wouldn't still be.
Mop them floors.
You wouldn't still be working here. You'd be.
So what does she do at work?
She runs production machine.
So is that a high-tech job or?
It's not super difficult, but she'd never done anything like that before. So
She's only 18, right?
she's 19.
19. She graduated high school last year or this year?
Yep. Last year.
So she's young.
Yep.
Okay. And how old are you?
25.
25. So you're old enough to be her boss then.
Well, yeah.
Okay. There you go. And you're going to be the boss. So what about you? Are we ready to get back on the dating scene now yet, or are we going to hold off? You got a girlfriend at home you're talking to now, a girl, right?
Well, there is somebody I've been talking to a little bit, but
Is it getting serious?
Every
not yet.
night.
Huh?
Every night.
Every night FaceTime.
Oh, that's the worst. Do you have headphones at least to put on,
Yeah.
so you're not just like
You're not just
not
masturbating in
everybody's
front of
just-
everybody.
Yeah.
No.
He does it in his truck.
Oh, you do.
He-
That's
I-
probably
You masturbate in your truck?
No. I
You'll
fit-
see him walk out in his truck, and then he'll sit out there for like an hour with his truck running.
30 minutes to
What
an
are you
hour.
doing, Happy? What time is this taking place? Is it cutting into your sleep?
No. Like
Not at all.
7:30 to 8:30ish, somewhere in there.
It's your hour between
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper root beers, right?
Yep.
It's
So-
after you finish your last root
Yeah.
beer.
I
what
tell
is-
her I gotta go drink a root beer. That's usually how it goes.
So
How old is she?
How old is she?
19.
19. What does she do?
She's actually a welder. She's going to school for welding.
Does she dip?
Have you watched Shameless?
A little bit.
That girl's a welder. That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
picturing
yeah.
now. She dips?
No, she does not.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I personally do not find it attractive women that dip. You may.
I do not know.
Okay. Chewing red man, Not that either. So she's a welder also with you. Y'all work the same place?
No, she's lives up in Minnesota. Just about.
So have you actually seen this person in your life in real person?
Oh no.
This is all online.
Yes, sir.
What site?
Well, it started off Tinder, and it was a while ago, and then we added on Snapchat a while ago, and she just messaged me out of blue, and we just started talking, kind of thing.
So you're the one that she made a video recently about the hunting guide. That's her. Same one.
Yep.
So you're on Tinder.
I was. Yeah.
You're on Tinder. Are you on ChristiansWhoLikeToFuck.com?
No.
Okay.
Are you going? Have you like orchestrated a date with this girl, an in-person date?
Yeah, we're planning on going on a date when I get back.
What would you like to do with her on this first date?
Probably go take her out to dinner or something like that.
Where are we going?
I got to see what's in town for her, I guess.
Like, and make sure she doesn't have any food allergies.
Yeah.
Like, so, some people have shellfish allergies. You can't go shellfish, and you can't have shrimp. Yeah. So, like, you got to figure all this out. Happy.
Yep.
Maybe she's allergic to peanuts.
Where does she live at?
Wilmer, Minnesota.
Wilmer, Minnesota. Is that a small town or big town?
I'm not sure.
You don't know.
Didn't really.
I wonder if anybody in Wilmer, Minnesota, listen. If there's someone in Wilmer, Minnesota, there probably is. They're like the chick's the welder. Yep, that's Happy's woman. So what kind of videos is she sending you?
What do you mean videos?
You said she had a video of you something, right?
Oh, on TikTok.
About the hot guy, the hunting guy?
Yeah, TikTok video.
Is she taller than you?
I think she is, actually.
You haven't talked about size, weight, anything like that?
No.
So here's your options. Top 10 in Wilmer. You got Grizzlies, wood-fired grill. That's probably where I would start.
Scan out on that map a little bit so I can kind of see where Wilmer's at.
It's like southwest Minnesota.
Like it is. I'm still trying to see. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
way
west.
West of the city.
You didn't even know where it was at.
Not exactly. No.
I'm assuming I spelled Wilmer
I saw
right.
where Dane Romheld lives was right below that.
Where?
Back and you scroll to the left, to the right, down by
Oh,
Fairboat.
Mankato?
Yeah, that area down over there.
No, that's not Mankato.
So that's where Grizzly. So she's an hour from Minneapolis.
Yeah, ish, yeah.
You ought to just meet in Minneapolis. Go out to eat there.
Maybe we'll do
Take her
that.
to a nice sushi place.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like sushi.
Get you a hotel room there in Minneapolis.
Possibly.
Stay at the Four Seasons or the Doubletree, something like that.
The Four
That'd be
Seasons or the
fun.
Doubletree. That's two. It's not the same shit.
You got this, Happy.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't spend a lot of money on first date. I'd be like Hampton Inn or La Quinta probably your first date. Just in case.
No. You want to trick her, make her think. There's Wabasha.
So what does the girl do though? She welds.
Yeah, she's
A certified welder already?
no, she's still going to school, but she's part-time welder, I believe.
Is she on Facebook?
I don't think so.
So you just
Good answer.
Tindered her and Snapchat.
Yep.
You don't have any of her. Is she on Instagram?
Mm-mm.
That's it.
I believe so, yeah. And
So-
TikTok.
So she entered your Tinder from Knox City or from up in Clear Lake?
When I was in Clear Lake.
Is there a lot of Tinder going on in Clear Lake?
Yeah, ish.
Now, I'm going to ask a question. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm asking an honest question because I don't know much about Tinder because I don't have Tinder. I've never had it. Isn't it just like a hookup place, though, just to have sex?
Not necessarily. I mean, you definitely can find that on Tinder, but
So is that what you were looking for when you met her?
no.
I feel like everybody that's on here that has Tinder never uses it for that.
But ain't that what it's for, though?
That's what I thought.
We're married, so we don't know about Tinder. It came out after we were both married. So you weren't on there looking for sex.
No,
or you
not
were.
really. I mean,
You were looking for love.
yeah,
So sex, you don't want sex. You just want love.
sure.
Well, sure. Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
So you don't care about her, you and her having sex
Ever.
ever. You just want it to be love.
Yeah,
Okay, so no sex with her.
no sex.
Okay, well, she won't be around very long. Logan, I know you're not a Tinder guy, right?
No.
But don't you think that's what Tinder's about?
It's kind of what it sounds like it's made out to be. I don't know.
But you not think that that was what the route he was going when he met this girl?
Yeah.
But now he doesn't want to have sex with her, he said.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what... So why don't you want to have sex with her?
I don't know. Start a relationship, maybe. Who knows?
So, but no sex.
Not right away.
So like 3 dates in?
A little longer than that.
How many dates?
Probably 4 or 5. Got to go a little bit longer than 3 dates.
I said, sex is like, what, 3 dates or something? Do you have sex? No, a little bit longer than that. How long? 4 or 5? So 3's not enough, but 4 or 5 is perfect.
Yeah, about right.
Oh, Happy, you make me laugh every day over shit. Just you're Canadian almost. You just had that same yeah. So, oh, gosh, Logan, what's been your best hunt you've had this year?
Probably opening day, honestly, with Andy.
Who's your favorite group you've hunted all year? Who of all of our clients you've had? You've been here 2 years. Who are your favorite clients? I'm not going to ask you who the ones you least like, but which clients do you enjoy the most?
I don't know.
You don't have a group of guys that you really enjoy being around?
I like them all.
That's a very political answer right there, because some of them are assholes.
Yeah,
we both know that.
Yeah,
but who there's none that reach out that you just really think I really enjoy hunting with them, or you've hunted with them multiple years and you liked them, or
not really.
What about you, Happy? Which customers have you enjoyed the most?
A lot of them, actually.
But none more than any of the others?
Not really, no. Everybody's been cool and having fun.
Are you excited to take over the pheasant position next year?
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to come back.
That is a no.
Why don't you like the pheasant hunting? It's easy money.
And it's easy, but it's not the same as waterfowl hunting.
It's called pheasants.
Yeah. I came here to waterfowl hunt, not upland hunt.
Oh, I think when I hired you, I told you you'll be doing whatever we need to do. You're at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, and that's why I'm...
Okay.
He's paying his dues this year.
Oh.
Next year, by God, he's got a year under his belt.
So you don't want to do pheasant hunts. I got to hire a pheasant guy is what you're saying.
I guess so.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a job next
it's
year.
Fucking yes or no, Happy. Not I guess so. Do you want to do the pheasant job or not?
I do not, but if it means I'm not going to be coming back next year, then I do.
So you may be doing pheasant hunts also too next year. Maybe I'll hire someone to do pheasant hunts before then, and you don't have to do pheasant hunts. Or maybe you train someone else to help learn how to do pheasant hunts.
Do you know who I just voted for MVP of the year?
Who?
Bentley Murdock.
Oh, yeah?
Fuck yeah. He saves the day. If you have a bad goose or duck hunt in the morning, you got Bentley there. He's like the safety net. He just takes them out, whacks a couple pheasants, and he's a savior.
Oh, yeah.
So you could be the MVP next year if you took that job.
I could be.
But you don't want it. You don't want to be the MVP.
Nope. I want to watch them birds work.
Well, we'll see we'll see how that works out for you then.
Let me tell you, the last couple of weeks, I'm thinking about taking the fucking pheasant job.
That's what I keep telling him. Like, you're lucky that you don't
8 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 to fucking 5.
Yeah. Sleep in the mornings and go.
Easy.
Well, who's you don't have a favorite client then?
No.
Who do you enjoy? Pete Peterman.
Yeah. I've never hunted with him. But
You've never hunted with Pete. Have you hunted with Pete?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you did pheasant hunts?
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, pheasant hunt. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's because that little girl asked you for your snap. How did that work out?
I knew it was up to you. I knew you set it up.
No, actually, someone else did. They told me to do it, though.
Oh, yeah?
One of your other guides. Who do you not trust of all the guides?
Josh Moore.
It wasn't Josh, but I got Josh good yesterday.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I told him he wasn't going to go duck hunting either. He pouted about it like you did, but he never said nothing. He was more political. He was smarter. He said, yes, sir. But you could tell he was not liking it. Was you in there when they did that, too? Oh, he
plumb
was
upset.
He was fuming. Huh?
He was plumb upset.
He was. And I was like, after about 10 minutes, I didn't say nothing. I said, I'm just kidding, Josh. You don't have a grip. Thank God. But he did. But he's a little smarter than you how he handled it.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. He's a little more diplomatic. So you've had a fun year your first year. What's the first thing you do when you get back to Clear Lake? What have you missed the most about being at Clear Lake?
The cold, honestly. I miss being cold.
You don't miss 80 degrees and wind blowing 50 miles an hour out
Dude,
there?
me neither.
I was sweating my butt off yesterday.
That's why you don't want to do the pheasant job. You don't like the heat.
Yeah.
What about you, Logan?
First thing.
Either shoot big geese or go steelhead fishing.
Now, you told me a couple months ago, or about 4 weeks ago, you was going to go home and ice fish.
Well, there's no ice.
There's no ice at all no more up there?
Northern Michigan.
That's crazy. What happens? What about the guys that are in the ice fishing business? Because like 3 or 4 years ago, me and Michelle went to, I talked about going to Green Bay when hunting season was over because I've always wanted to go ice fishing. I've never done it. And at that time, I have done it, but I wanted to go do it. And I thought that'd be cool. And a client of mine said, hey, there's a guy that does trips on in Door County. So I looked it up and stuff. Them guys, I guess, are they selling fishing trips now? It's just not ice fishing?
I have no idea what they're doing.
That's got to be hell on the guys that selling ice fishing shit.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't know if they just don't book them or move their stuff to next year or.
Is there any snow at home right now where you're at?
No.
So the snowmobiling's a little off too then.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And that's not very normal.
You can still go to the UP. They have 2-3 foot of snow, but not
When you say the UP, we're talking
Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, we're talking anywhere past Mackinac Island. You're going to be in snow, and it'll have snow right now, right?
Yep.
That's crazy. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to go fishing,
Yep.
or you're going to go shoot big geese.
Yep.
So Happy, you got anything else to say before we get off here?
No.
Anything to your fans you want to tell them about?
Nope.
No. Just had a wonderful life so far.
Book a pheasant hunt with Happy for next year.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Okay. Let's see who's left in there.
The game warden.
Game warden's in there. Oh, I know. I'll talk to Larry. All right. Let's get off here.
Breaking news. Representative John Curtis of Utah just made bank on his recent trade. He profited 127% on United Health stock. He bought in March of 20 at $220. He just sold for $504 a share. He sits on the health subcommittee that directly oversees United Health. Bullshit. Fuckers. Now I'm all pissy. Bye, everybody. Okay. Go check out our wonderful sponsors. Go check out Bangtail Whiskey, Alpha Outdoors, Stanfield Hunting Outfitters, Dirty Duck Coffee, Ducks Unlimited, Double T British Kennels, the Hunt Proof app, Looking Glass Podcast, Lucky Duck, Shin Gear Waders, Gundog Outdoors, Pacific Calls, Dive Bomb Industries, Boss Shot Shells, and Mossberg.